switch devices. Okay. Okay. We're on the new computer. All of my shit got reset. All of it is just... Bleh. Good stream. Can't wait for the next one. Good night. Muted. Sleep well. Smile. Mwah. Hello, hello. Hi, Global. Wide Yulind. Squishland. Wideland. Can't do this? Okay, so I am fucking... God damn it. Finally, we can see your true dwarven heritage. Okay, so... I got... Fuck, I don't know how to deal with this. Hi, Techno. Also, Morningland. I thought it would be, like... Just the way... I wonder. If this works, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, but... That didn't change anything, right? No, of course not. Why is it showing like this? I'll probably talk to Core about it later. Tech seems to really hate you this past week. This is less of a, like, a tech issue and more of a, like, I've lost all my settings. And so, just everything's been reset. I was like literally rebuilding my OBS settings. Oh god damn. I don't have my turning on. Ew, Twinkling. You scared me. Thought you made a Duskwood video and I was going to cry like a small child. You will know when I make Duskwood and Ghostlands. Where is comfort? No, where's the movement thing? Where's the thing that's not shitty ass movement? Then comfort and safety. Personal space, get that shit off. Comfort turning. There we go. Okay. But like, why though? This is a new computer. It's new drives. Everything's brand spanking new on this thing. Hi. Hello. Oh, yeah. It's I have my old drives in the computer. Hi, Jer. But like, I'm launching off of a new solid state, so effectively everything's fucking clean and fresh. I exported all of my OBS settings to a file that I can access. I didn't realize there's not a just, hey, fucking grab this and put it there. It's like, okay, if you want to copy this slight little feature, you gotta do this. If you want to copy these things, you gotta do this. If you want to copy these things, well, fuck you. Go get it. And so I'm just like, oh. I lost my sources. I spent like an hour rebuilding those last night. Yulind, I have something important to tell you. Does this new computer Yulind? Sure. Oh yeah, I was considering installing Linux. I hope I don't break my shit. Wow, no one said it. Alright. The only thing solid in the state is this, like... The only thing solid is the state of this dick. Yeah, I'm sure, Farisu. Spinach is a psyop. Where am I putting the fucking camera today? I feel like it should be the in the hall, right? Like right here. Oh, I'm still in my PJs. Let's fucking change outfits. As cute as this is, and as much as I love this, we can't go fucking walking in this. I would never say that. It's got quotation marks, Yulind. Hi, Trogdor. I'm not unhinged. You're a little unhinged. You're a little unhinged. Did I not calibrate either? I don't think I did. Oh my god, where's the thing for calibration? Avatar. Avatar overlay? No. Does somebody remember where the fucking, like, when you calibrate, it shows the things in front of you? Somebody remember where that is? Am not. Okay. This was the hardest thing to rebuild. But if I have it working. Oh my god. I did not launch excess overlay properly. And so I cannot interact with things in administrator mode with excess. Maybe I can set that here. Allow admin permissions. Requires restarting access overlay. Okay. Let's see. Let me just do that real quick. Oh, I'm gonna lose you guys for a moment. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I knew there was gonna be a lot of troubleshooting. Where is my mouse? It's there. It's there. Okay. Stop. Confirm. Excess overlay is now stopping. Launch. Okay, okay. What? You want to allow the app from your unknown post? Yes. Oh god, guys. There's Hi. Okay. Let's set up a camera while we wait for that to launch again. Pins. Pin 1. Flying. Behavior. Auto level pitch. I really wish I could have the fucking, the clock tower in view, but I feel like I don't have the location for a shot like that. What is that? Oh god, it's the gross fucking... Give me my slide. Okay. Excess overlay is back. Wow, it's nice having a clean install where excess overlay just works. Bring that back. Bring this back. Hi, Juice. Yo, you were Chiron move. I'm not 300 bits. Thank you, Trogdor. Banana Lind. Hi, Elder. Frequent maintained, off to Workland. Hope it goes fast, I know. I'm glad Yulind is a heal ball enjoyer like me. Heal ball enjoyers rise up, heal slut gang. Under there. I almost did not come to stream today because I was feeling sick earlier. Hope you feel better. We're on the new PC. Yeah. Hi, Cairo. Hi, GD. Hi, Ants. Hi, Yuki. Wow, y'all came in at once. We are on the new PC. Cool. I can interact with my incline. No, fuck you, Trogdor. Why your womb tattoo on the back? Because when I'm walking, you're behind me, and you'd see it from the back. And I think it's weird to have a womb tattoo and a tramp stamp. God damn it. What is that? That's 3 incline, so that puts us at 4. His womb is back there. Good lord, I should be in bed, but I can't stop reading. Hi, Haxie. What are you reading? What degenerate Yuri Dojins are you reading? Thank you so much, Trogdor. We're on the new PC. I lost all of my settings with OBS, so I'm kind of like, oh god, I gotta fucking... It's not even Dojin stuff, or it's Degen stuff. Oh really? Huh. Where's the thing? I gotta turn off the walking thing. Allow full body tracking FET. Yes. Full BT, FBT, locomotion animation. Get that shit out of here. Listen, if you want your womb back there, then I won't judge. Just earned a new 1K bits badge. Hi, Sammy. Radio Shack thermal paste, Lind. It was still goopy. Hadn't dried out at all. Fucking Pyro Noodle sitting there going, that's not how it works. It's gonna dry out. You can't do that. It's literally how it works. Literally not dried out. Just learn how to store your thermal paste. It's that easy. Oh, god damn it, I forgot the thing. Okay. Show advanced settings. That's not what I was looking for. Is that in the radial menu? Tools. Option. Does one of you remember where, like, when you, when you're setting your calibration, you can see the mirror of yourself? I never remember. Well, not that I never. It's that I never have to deal with it, so. Nap was nice yesterday? Hell yeah. I'll make you goopy, Yulind. Why use the whole tube, Yulind? I didn't use the whole tube. What? No, what? Okay. When you calibrate, you T-pose, right? But you see, like, a mirror of yourself and where your trackers are, so you can kind of adjust based on seeing you. It's really nice to have a mirror when you calibrate full body. But that's a setting, and it's not default. So I'm sitting here going, where the hell is that? Because I don't remember. Radial options mirror? Calibration mirror. Thank you. I don't know how the fuck you just remember that off the top of your head. Okay. Yay, now I can see it. You guys can't see it at all. But I can see it. Okay. Yay. Oh, is this working? Nope. I have launched OVR advanced settings. It's been like reset, so I need to like oh wait, no, maybe I do that here. OVR advanced settings. Yeah. Motion, space drag, right hand. See a thing to do that. What is this? Yay! Oh my god. I actually remembered one of the things. Mirror setting. Because I can say I'm better than all others with ADHD. If I have a godlike memory. Wait, do you have to T-pose in real life? No. I usually do, because I think you used to need to T-pose with your arms. But you don't. You need to line up your foot trackers, your hip tracker, and then your actual head. And then your arms you don't need to do anything with. You could fucking calibrate like this, but I'm just used to it. Never broke the habit. So I'm always like this each time. Why is my fucking this hand keeps going really high? It's just a habit. Yeah, bro is asserting dominance. Okay. I feel like for the most part I'm pretty comfy with my settings. I feel like I'm still kind of wide on the camera, but I will figure that out. I'll ask Core or Cairo or whoever later. Man, this guy still hasn't started stretching. Trogdor, you can't roast me for that today. Because I'm on the new computer and resetting everything. You can't like you should have expected that. We're broken on screen? Why is there two of you? Oh, there's a fucking... Okay, I thought... Why is there two? Oh, God. Oh! I know why. Alright. That... Wait, hold on. Finish my head. Little wide with thick thighs. Somebody say something real quick. I'm not sure if this fixed it or removed it entirely. No leave it like that. Just make it visible. Why is there... Oh, wait, no, okay. It's not double posting. I thought it was double posting. It's just like doing... Why is it doing it like that? That seems fine. Weird, whatever. I tried aligning it to the right because chat's on the right side. And I think it just looks bad. So I'm probably going to change that. I thought I was seeing double posts earlier. I now realize that was not the case. But okay, that's actually working fine. Yulind, how did you do that? I want that. Do what? Yippee. When you adding these emotes? When I commission them. Messed up, chat. I think I just thought it was messed up. I don't think it's... Oh, wait, the text is... I see what's messed up. Day 649. Yulind's cute again. Hi, Jack. I want to fix that. And I know how to, so I'm going to fix that. Stream elements. Okay. Oh, how do I get to the dashboard? Getting to the Stream Elements dashboard is so annoying now. Like, they've gone and hidden it. My overlay. Get me there. It does. Edit. Your streams chat. Text settings. Where's the thing? Enable custom font. What? Okay. Is this what I want? Okay, I think maybe I fixed it. Somebody say something real quick. I'm reading it up on chat. Hi, honey. Them VOD watchers can't read what we're saying. Bend more. 17 more days. Hey! Okay, perfect. Oh my god, guys. I actually knew what I was doing and fixed a problem. Yulind makes me feel like Azam while making me act like a simp all from him. Win game day. Oopa stinka. Yulind, have you ever read any Mana Omega stories? No, I've never heard of those. Whoa, so proud of our boy failure. Too small. It is kind of small, isn't it? We can fix that while we're here. Let's see. Font. No. Size. Save. Okay. It had like a blank size. I just set it to 15. So let's see how big that is. So proud of our boy failure. That is really small. Pretty good content, I recommend. Did that make it even smaller? I think it did. All right, let's try doubling that. Hi, Emma. Greetings. Some cuddle work is killing me today. Is that too big? That feels a little too big. Feel that may be too big. Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing. Alright, let's try 25. Also, I haven't read Sissikai in 5 months. Maybe it's time to catch up. Need to go with that Times New Roman font size 12. No, font 12 was way too small. That is for MLA papers. Also, I didn't like aligning it to the right. Let's also fix that. Save. Let's see where that puts it. Gotta go with that Comic Sans font 18. Be small. Where were we? We're at this stretch. I probably should have gone to a bit happier of a map, something a bit more upbeat. But I've never been able to stream here because my frames have always been super bad here. So I was like, yippee, a world I can go to with good frames. That's good to speak. Oh, it's peak. It's just the VR chat version is. Yeah. What size are you changing your PP to? Hang on, Unterra. Hang on. Mr. Saturn font 20 point. Yippee, Yulind is being cute. Nah, finally get to see Yulind without going blind. I'm going to put you in the chimney, Yulind. You better not. You better not. Would I be able to get out of the chimney? Let's see. I was playing a hunter. I think I could get out of the chimney, Frisu. I think with disengage, I'd get out. Hanging, nice. Cute hunt is here too. No class can escape the chimney once they are in. That's just wrong. A demon hunter absolutely could. And any Drakthir could. Oh, my hunter's a Drakthir, so I could. We're at lunges. Do those. These things don't exist in classic Duskwood. You think I'm gonna be stupid enough to play classic Farisu? Holy, I don't hate myself. I value my time, Farisu. Like I'm playing classic. half the chat that I talk WoW with is like, I actually kind of enjoy classic, buddy. I will throw 5 of you under the bus to take shots at Farisu. I'm sorry. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Classic is for gooners and femboys, not gonna lie. No, I watch it twink. That is one person who I was thinking of. I really think I'd like Season of Discovery. I think that would probably be my most fun version of WoW. I just missed it. I missed the boat with it. And now I feel like I'm turbo behind. And getting into it would be difficult. You know, and that's just me in my head. Realistically, there's like 2 or 3 groups that play Season of Discovery that would like welcome me and help me catch up. They would genuinely like run me through stuff. Akiwu and Astronauts has like offered me a spot and everything. I'm just like, I don't know. I missed the boat. Hi, Octomage. Throw me under the bus, please. Sod with friends is super fun. My VR chat guild in Sod was fucking sick at the start. I quit 421 patch though. Hi. Astronauts Horde. Akiwu L not going Alliance. They're all fucking Horde though. Like all my groups are Horde. That's why I like retail so much, because they have so much quality of life that just fixes bullshit like that. I can play Alliance and play with the Horde guild. Horde is gross, man. I play Alliance for a reason. I like the Alliance races. I like everything else about Horde. I like their like cities and architecture way more. I'm human because I am boring. I am not Horde. I am Alliance. We did lunges. We're at hamstring. Come here, Ranmu. Window. Damn Jack betrayal. I set up my computer last night. We're on the fancy new one. Are those messages going away? They're supposed to go away after like 30 seconds. Okay, they are. It was just a long 30 seconds. I moved all of my drives over. So I had an M2 solid state, and I had 2 hard drives that I moved over. That wasn't too bad. And actually, the hard drives, I was like, oh man, getting these into their bays is a little intimidating. But once I actually did it, I was like, oh, this is actually really simple. A little tedious, but pretty simple. What was the thing that took a while? It was the settings. It was, restarting the computer a bunch. I actually, when I first turned it on, it didn't seem like it was booting. I had to go to the BIOS, and it was just like, yeah, which one do you want to launch by? And I was like, oh, this one, because I have Windows on 2 different drives. I am not a fan of Windows 11 so far. That's probably like a no shit Sherlock. Nobody is. So far, Windows 11 it wants the taskbar centered. I had to go find it to move it to the left, but like, just that alone was immediately like, I'm not gonna like this. It's an easy fix, but I'm not gonna like this. Don't throw me under the bus. Throw yourself under me instead. Okay. Boring human. Maybe it is better as tablet? As tablet? What do you mean? I don't have anything that's like a tablet. The stuff in middle? Oh. Maybe? I could see that. It's on PC, so I wanted it to be like my PC, right? I wanted it to be on the left, and it was a simple, taskbar behavior fix. I wasn't detecting my monitors for a while yesterday. I turned my computer on, set it up, and I was one monitor, and I was like, all right, go detect monitors. And it was like, we can't detect any monitors. You can't customize it? No, you can. I moved it instantly. It's, Jack, I'm being a little silly and ridiculous complaining about this, because it has a solution. The default has it in like the middle, right? But I was like, I don't want it to be there. I want it to be over to the left. I want like the start menu and the pinned icons to all be on the left of the screen, not the middle. And you can literally just right-click the taskbar, go to taskbar settings, go to behaviors, and set it to go over to the left side of the taskbar. Like, it's already done, it's already fixed. It is just not an issue. But because the default was in the middle, I was like, grr, I fucking hate this. The solution is staying on Windows 10. They're gonna stop supporting Windows 10. Was your upgrade to new Windows free? No, it was not. I'm gonna ask Cairo to help me get a completely, totally legitimate key later today. I'm going to have them help me get an absolutely legitimate key. And I'm going to pay full price for it. Hi, Lunny. Hi, Dore. No, the upgrade was not free. They've been threatening me with an upgrade every 3 days for the past, 2 months. Stop, I am drinking water. Don't make me laugh. Activate Windows is a smoke detector chirp of femboys. Oh, God. But I hate the rounded corners and space wasting bullshit that 11 does. I'm probably going to hate it for 2 weeks, and then I'll just not even notice it. Step on the Yulind. Ask Chat GPT to tell you a bedtime story about Windows 11 keys. That works because your dead grandma used to tell you that. Of course, I want to pay $200 for a window key. Let me see if I can fix Chatterino. Not that it has a big problem, it's just I don't like its sizing right now. Does that change? Hey, I like that more. Changing the actual size of stuff on your screen changes its size in excess overlay, which is very weird. But what is funny to me is that when you did that, your eyes winked. I did not expect that. Of course, I'm gonna pay $200 for a Windows key. What do you mean? What do you mean, Jack? What do you mean? Of course I'm gonna pay for an absolutely legitimate copy of Windows 11. Okay, I would never pirate anything like that of the sort. That would be illegal, and you know, telling you guys to do the same would very much be against Twitch TOS. I wish I had a wait. No, I'm an idiot because I can do this. I'm going to get an absolutely legitimate copy of Windows 11 because pirating it and paying for a key is advocating crime. There we go. Well said. Oh, Dedge. Look. They keep coming out with a product that fucking makes it worse every fucking time, and they do it every 3 years, and they stop supporting the old one, and it's like, fuck you. This is basically like a subscription model with extra steps. Just time it with one-eyed blinks. So when we setting sail, I would never set sail and pirate a key, but Cairo is going to help me get a key later today. I could probably do it myself, but you know, Cairo offered, and I'm just like, I'm fucking done trying to do stuff myself. I'm just gonna fucking, yeah, Cairo, yeah, just help me do that, yeah. That sale for One Piece Metroid. I actually, Farisu, I saw something really fucking cool yesterday. It was the One Piece crew, the Straw Hat crew, as Pokemon. Now they weren't like existing Pokemon. They were like new Pokemon that the person made up. And it was like, you know, when you see like, here's the fake mon I made up and look how cool they are. And they're like the fucking lamest thing ever. And they're practically a Digimon. These were really good. Right, back to work, Pain. I hope it goes fast, Sammy. Did you get Windows 11 or Pro? I got 11 Pro because the YouTube video I said to get Pro. What version of Windows do you have? You and I return to streaming tonight. I'll most likely miss this stream deadline. So wait, okay, if I understand you correctly, you're planning to return to stream tonight, but you're gonna fuck it up and be late and not be there tonight? We need to do toe touches. What are we at? We're at 34! Holy shit. Okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. I'm setting up, we're literally fixing stuff. It's fine that we're that far behind. That's what I'm saying. I'll see you at 12:01 a.m. Did I get Pro for my next build? I have no idea, Huntera. All I know is the video I saw that looked up getting Windows installation media said, get Pro. And so I said, okay, and I clicked the Pro, unwrapped it, wiped that drive. Thank you for hanging out, Ronmu. And then I put that on the new computer. Which, this is really funny. The new computer case, I think it might be smaller than my old case. I don't think I needed to get a new case at all, but the new case is really pretty. It's really pretty. Where was I? We're at Cami stretch. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my hip has actually been like super bothering me today, and I'm like, ugh. Hi, Kyle. Send pics? What do you mean send pics of my hip bothering me? I said, oh, of the computer. Okay. My dumbass is like, you want me to send pics of what? The literal computer I just mentioned. You have a gun for that? It's I think it's the joint and less so the muscles. The gun has been great on my back. The gun has been awesome for that. But for the hip, it can't like reach as deep as I need it to. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ow.
Ow. Good morning.
Use it on his dick? I literally did not. 10 pics. Hi.
Good morning, chat.
We're at squats. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pics. I am probably due for some blue Twitch pics. I have a set that have yet to be uploaded, so a lot of you have seen them already, but I'll probably upload those tonight. They're I haven't seen Really Mad. You've definitely seen Trogdor, because you're the one that fucking bought the thing in the pics. Hi, Gail. Cat beat up the streamer. Dude, Gail was playing V Rising with Fenris and Tech and Foss yesterday, and I wanted to play some. I want to see. Jack, I just want to make sure you know what we're talking about right now. We're talking about like blue Twitch. We're talking about like nudes. I would not
about lewd shit.
I would not have expected you to be into that, but if you want to see it, I can send it to you. I want to see I don't know what. I don't know what is blue Twitch LL, to be honest. Is lagging. Jack. Blue Twitch. Okay, so Twitch is purple, right, Jack? Blue Twitch is Fansly, the naked streaming site. Happy to the streamer. I want to see it's a Gale. Yo, let's go, Jack. No Gale here. I don't know what, huh? Exclamation point, Blue Twitch. I don't know what is Blue Twitch. Oh, to be honest, I think Jack is lagging. Throne. Want to see the sex site, Ayuki and a Hunt. Speaking of Throne, you guys are fucking assholes. Oh, I guess I never heard of that before. We had 2 Throne suggestions yesterday. Suggestion 1, a love ends. Okay, sure, fair. Suggestion 2, safety bars for old people that go on either side of your toilet. Fuck you. Fuck you. I sent it to Cairo and Noodle. Just this picture of the 2 things next to each other, and it's just like, this is my fucking throne. These 2 things together just defines my fucking throne, and I hate it. Hey, yo, give me those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are good for when you're fighting for your life. I actually saw, I recommended them to someone this morning. I actually saw a toilet that is designed to give you the optimum position when pooping. Because as it turns out, the way humans have evolved over thousands of years is that we poop when squatting. You know, this here is like optimum pooping position. And so having a flat toilet is actually not that good for us. Like a squatty potty, but built in. Yeah, so it looks like a fucking banana curve. And so you sit in it, and your legs are like going up like this. Pelican-shaped toilet. Literally pelican-shaped toilet. It looks so weird. But it's like, you know, this will give you the best poops. Okay, poop professor. Recommended that someone this morning. Listen, you're complaining about your hips, so... My dumbass would fall in at 3 a.m. I think I would get away with it, but... Okay, so what I have right now... I have a standard toilet, but I have a bidet attachment to it. And, you will pry that bidet from my cold, dead hands. That thing, even excluding the whole bidet part of it, it's a seat warmer. That thing is mandatory in winter. Do you know how awesome it is? Do you know how awful it is to sit on a toilet seat and it's fucking ice and then just never have that again? Oh my god. I'm not taking your whole washer, weirdo. Well, what I'm saying is, like, I wouldn't want the Pelican toilet unless it also has seat warmer. The seat warmer is, like, life or death for me right now. Here he goes talking about the bidet again. Richland SMH Gale, can't relate to, and Silver Spoonland don't need a seat warmer. I have no problem with a cold toilet seat. Pro never heard of a lap. I will tell you all right now, the bidet is not that expensive. It is a toilet seat bidet. They cost like $200, $300, which isn't nothing. But if you guys are thinking of like a $5,000 bidet, hell no. We did not spend $5,000 on a bidet toilet. We just have like the fake bidet toilet seat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, bidet attachments are not $300, Lamau. Oh. What do you mean? The one I got was, you can get like the bidet squeezy bottle for like probably $10 to $20, but Yulind got scammed. I don't know. All the seats I'd seen were like a $200 to $500. This was 5 years ago that I got it, so I know if they've gotten a lot cheaper, even better. The real ones are like $150 to $500, yeah? You don't have to get a seat for it? Yeah, but I wanted a seat. I wanted a seat that came with a seat warmer. 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a circular conversation. Well, like, what price do you think bidet seats are? Or I guess, what have you seen? Just rush blood flow to your ass. Oh, mine is old school. It's like a sink right next to the toilet. What? I don't even know how that works. You still need handlebars. You do not need handlebars. Okay. I mean like that. Yes, the butt sink. Bidets that just sit underneath the toilet are like 50 to 150. I mean, that sounds like about what I paid. I just got it 5 years ago, and it sounds like they were more expensive. You just reach in the toilet and splash the water easy. Blech. Blech. No, the cheapest form of bidets I've seen is literally like a water bottle with a hook-shaped straw. So it's like you just keep that next to the toilet and then just, and that's the cheapest form of bidet I've seen. They're more expensive because of the TP shortage, Lamau. Everyone was buying bidets in 2020. That, you know, I wonder if that actually is the case. Oh my god, I was drinking water, stop. Ah, yes, the butt sink. Drinking water. So mine hooked into the water line for the toilet. Has a little control on the side. Same. They were sold out like crazy. The one I got, you unplug the water line. It has a T connector that, you know, plug the water line into, and then that plugs into the toilet. It's got a heated seat. It can also heat the water so it's not ice cold. It has like a front nozzle and a rear nozzle. And then it you know, can adjust pressure and stuff like that. And it's like, wow, this is fucking nice. I'm never not using this thing. I just bought the sink sprayer and attached it to the garden. It was $10. Hey, yours is pretty fancy, so the price is justified. What I did, and I do this with a lot of things that I buy like this, I look up a video that's like, the best bidets, and I'll watch somebody's reviews. Like, this one's pretty nice, this one's pretty good, this one's really nice. This is the Ferrari of it, so it's nicest, but, you know, usually number 2 is the one you want because that's, you know, close to the Ferrari in features, but way less price. I always look at videos like that. We just never ran out of toilet paper in my house. I'm a buy once, cry once person. Mine has insane water pressure. I turned it to like the minimum and then like slowly upped it until I was like, okay, this doesn't hurt my literal asshole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You think too much about using the bathroom? Look. Let me give you the best argument for bidets that you've ever heard in your life. Let's say you've got a cat, and this thing throws up on your arm. Are you just going to go into the kitchen, get some paper towels, and wipe that off and go, yep, that's clean, that's all you need? No, you're running that shit underwater. You are not cleaning the cat throw up on your arm without water. Why would your butt be any different, right? Like, you're going to clean that with dry wipes? No, you know it's not going to be clean. It's just like the cat throw up. You want water. You're going to get wet wipes or use a fucking bidet. It's so much, like, it's so much cleaner. I was good. Had just stocked up just before COVID was even a thing. My pocket knife was like 130, but I've had it since 2013. Sounds like y'all don't know how to use the 3 shells. Maybe I should get those high-tech ones, like ones in Japan. Those are crazy expensive. Blow dry your butt. I would not just wash it with water. Hold on. How are you cleaning it if a cat throws up on your arm then, Juice? Are you, like, washing it with water isn't enough? Like, you'd have to fucking, like, soap and body wash? Okay, well, yeah, soap. Soap's pretty fair. You have 2 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spraying with the bidet, and then just getting up dripping. Okay. Oh, God. So we do our business. We do the bidet. Hi, Kumi. Right? So we get sprayed. It's wet. We then sit up. We do this a little bit, which looks so stupid on stream, to get a lot of the wet drippings off. That's so fucking bad. And then we have a butt towel on hand that, you know, just and we wash every time I do laundry. That thing gets washed. Just pull your pants up, coward. I am not fucking pulling my pants up with a fucking soggy bottom. Hell no. Well, time to drive our butts to this car wash. Wonderful breakfast conversation, by the way. Just pull your pants up, coward. That's messed up, Akumi, huh? Yulind doesn't know how to wipe his butt, confirm. No. Hang on. Obviously, I know how to wipe my butt. Hi, Wakaya. But, like, here's the thing. When you have that much water on your butt and then you use toilet paper, it's like, it's too much for toilet paper. Butt flossing is crazy. That's only with the towel. That's only with the butt towel. Can you demonstrate that again? I missed it. No, go make a clip. Bro getting the full service detailing every time. Dude, I heard a story about a guy that would have to cut his logs with a butter knife because the plumbing was so bad. That story's... Hold on. Okay. For a minute, I was thinking you were saying, like, his organs when he was plumbing. Like he's having to fucking get him out with a butter knife. I was like, what the fuck? But, like, okay. He would flush.
You're talking about that poop knife?
The actual, like, plumbing. Okay. We told a story recently, Octal, about a guy that was measuring his poop, and his girlfriend found the Elmo bowl and gram scale that he was using to measure each poop of his. And like literally what the guy was doing was he would take a leak, and then he would just hold the bowl under, shit in a bowl, and then measure that on the scale. And then he would put some olive oil in the bowl, like stir it around so that it wouldn't stick. And then he would put that in the toilet and flush. And literally all the comments were just like, why don't you just weigh twice? Why don't you just weigh yourself before and after you poop? They were roasting this guy because he'd apparently been doing it for 2 years, just like, I have this, meticulous program to measure, the weight of my poop so I can monitor my metabolism. That story is funny. A towel better not be white. No. Trying to wash my hands in Yulind's bathroom. He's banging on the door screen. That's the butt towel, poop knife. Bidet or a poop knife? Bidet. We're not using a fucking poop knife. That's vile. You mean the poop stick? Oh no, it was when it comes out in the toilet. Yeah. That's when you start waffle stomping. This conversation sucks. RTV19. Alright, I'm out. What is wrong with people? Okay, I'm disgusted now. Bro even put canola oil in the elbow bowl so it wouldn't stick. I should use a wire bottle brush. We actually had a plumbing issue in this house for a bit because a root had grown into one of our pipes and it was causing a blockage. And so we had it drain snaked. Then they put a camera down and they're like, you got this root. We're like, what do we do? And they sent down a drain snake that like had a fucking cutter on the end of it. And it cut the root. And then they're like, well, see you in 2 or 3 years when that grows back. And we're like, okay, I guess. And so it hasn't been a problem since. Yay. That's so nuts. Oh yeah, fucking trees. Yeah. Okay, we're at planks. We're at 9:53. That's fine. We did a lot of troubleshooting today. It's understandable that we're behind. Drain snake. Do you know what a drain snake is, Huntera? Oh, brother. Dude, I think I know why my tracking is so bad, but it looks so weird to me. You know who else is a problem? My mom. Why did she try to go next to our homes? Get your own environment. Oh, brother. Oh, I just missed 53:30. We'll wait 20 seconds. Kick the robot. I was gonna say something, I forgot. I totally forgot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 54 minutes. We're going to 57 for planking today. And then we will start walking. Cairo. The first game I downloaded was Tales of Vesperia. And all of the save file is there, so we are totally good. I might have had my settings reset, so it might be like fucking loud, but as I was like re-downloading it, was like, oh shit, that would be really bad to lose. But we still got it. Not even Last Epoch. Nope, I haven't played. I literally set up my computer and did nothing to test it. I did test VR chat last night to make sure to set up my scenes for OBS. But I did not, I did not, like, play any intense games. I did not play Last Epoch. I haven't downloaded, Monster Wilds. Well, he's getting over his addiction. Straight back. It is straight! You know what's actually really crazy, Yuki? The game I want to play the most right now is Spirit Tracks. Oh, God. I do want to play Last Epoch, but, like, it's a lot less fun solo. I have the most fun with Last Epoch when I'm playing with ants. Bro, your priorities are fucked. Oh, brother, why? It is straight, it's just the cake. Yulind, do you have a fever? No! I just want to beat it. Hi, Ellie. Talk to you after stream about it? No, you won't. Both those games suck. What do you mean? Last Epoch rules. Oh, you beat me? Why would you say that, Yuki? I literally don't want to hit you. Oh, you fucking with me, Yulind? Well? Aw. 2 minutes down. Calling my bluff that I won't get in VR chat. You'll get in VR chat. You just won't talk to me about it after stream. 40 more seconds. Oh, yes, I will. No, you won't. No, you fucking won't. I got so much to talk about. Straight back, I said. It is straight! I'll join you later, Ian. Gonna have D&D in a bit. Okay. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good job.
Thank you.
Pat, pat.
Want to make some pasta? You keep doing your think. Or maybe I don't join and just play Minecraft VR. Butland, Cakelin, you're struggling today? Dude, I'm just off. I'm off today. That's fine. I'm still having a lot of fun. I just want to lay here, though. This is actually somewhat comfy. Alright. Okay. 30 on 30. Yeah, sure. What are you thinking about? You guys wait there. I can make you more comfy. You could, you don't have to. You guys wait there. I'm going in the inn. I'm adjusting my trackers. Thing? Yeah, but it was funnier to think. Butland, Cakeland. What are you thinking about? Oh boy, Yulind ankles. You can't even see them. You're being weird. Think that's good? It's a little off. Okay. Where am I in my room? I'm here. Yeah, right there. Metaphorically, I've scheduled a doctor's appointment. How do you do that metaphorically? Thinking into my bed. So that's what you were thinking about? Funny. That got reset. We good? Are we ready? Think so. Holy shit, we are literally at 10 a.m. and haven't started walking yet.
Oh no.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We literally are, troubleshooting new computer stuff. Get to walking. We're there, okay? Oh, shit. Okay. I am also realizing this camera isn't set up. My legs look so off, and I think that's because I have hip tracking set or something, but oh well. Anchor, local, mask. Bring this over here, bring this there. Am I bigger than normal? That's fine. This can get paused. And we're starting. Great. Cool. It is not getting picked up in OBS. Why?
Oh, is that why we're in an infinite black void?
Yes. Oh.
I thought we were just doing today.
Properties. Windows. It's not... Even though it's masked out in VR chat, it's not seeing... Oh! Wait, no. Hold on. If I move this down, you guys see that? But why is it not going through it with VR chat mask? I don't understand. That's the thing that should happen. Ellie, every day he sells more and more. So I had a paradox clone of myself in SS14. I was acting captain, and I ended up jumping out the airlock and dying because I didn't want to be me anymore. Bro's legs are off because I swept him off his feet. Guys, I thought I had this figured out. And now that it's not working, I'm like, I don't know how to fix this. And we literally kind of can't go without it. Hi, Rusian. Maybe, maybe I have an idea to try. This was... Maybe it's a different source I need. Game capture. Why isn't window capture working? I hate this. So why did it sound
Allow
like
transparency in OBS source? That's what Ants is saying anyways.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly what. Yep, that's it. Okay. Thank you.
Ants with the clutch save. Let's go.
Ants with the little fucking encyclopedia of information at his fingertips. Thank you, Ants. Where did I put my camera? I left it over here. I had completely forgotten that after 2 years. Okay. Attempt 2. Damn, I'm the settings god today. I mean, literally, yeah. Okay. We're walking through BDO. This was Duvenkroon to Ailton. It's okay. Hi, Lopner. You can walk into the void. Good one, Ellie. Just like the memes. Oh god. Memes. Allow transparency in OBS. Don't scam me. Go higher, femboy. You're right. It's 4 degrees. I could kiss that homie on the mouth. Damn, it's the settings god today. 64 minutes later. We got there. Oh, hang on. Wait, I saw 3 audio mixer things, and I was like, wait a minute, hang on. Now I can sleep. Sleep well, Trogdor. Cough. I'm literally doing it. Okay? You gotta give me like 2 seconds to grab the thing. Good night, Trogdor. Good job today. Oh. Cough, cough, good night. Hi, Cairo. The town where I have all of my mining slaves or workers. Hi, Ellie, send pics. Soon. Soon. The computer is, for the most part, done. At this point, I just need to download things and, I need to wipe a drive. I need to wipe the other solid state. And then make sure that I have anything saved that I need to save from it. But other than that, computer stuff is, like, done. Video is weird. They're workers, I would pay them in beer with no salary. I need a drink. The only thing I'm scared of losing at this point is, the one thing. My, VR chat stuff. My Unity stuff. That's literally how you pay friends to help you move. That is how you pay friends. I think I'd be a little hesitant to work for somebody for, like, beer money. Exclusively beer money, right? The last time I helped somebody move, my cousin was moving. He had recently gotten fired from his job for drunk driving. And he was moving back in with his mom. Hi, Spacefish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yuli DM sent. It's how I survived when neat. I've literally worked for MMO sub and beer money before. Oh my god, fishy high. I was helping my cousin move. Technically, he was my dad's cousin. So he's like my second cousin or something. I don't know. He had recently crashed his car for drunk driving and gotten fired from his job. He's moving back in with his mom. And my dad couldn't help him put, move stuff out of his apartment, so I went. And the whole time, he complained about his sister. His sister that was, like, really, really nice and always taking care of him and always, like, covering his ass. But he was just like, oh, she's such a bitch, yada yada. She should be covering my ass this time too, but she won't. She said I've done this too much and I finally need to face consequences. Just like completely ungrateful. Completely horrible, right? There was no compensation. There was no like snack, there was no beer, there was no like nothing that's like, hey, thanks for helping move. It was just, alright, Yulind. We moved the stuff, thanks. Go home. It was like, man, I hate this guy. Oh my god, Fishy, hi. Oh my god, Cairo. Wait, Fishy, why is the tenta called Lonkaro? I just realized, LOL. What do you mean, why? Not even pizza's crazy? No pizza, no muffins, no cookies. Actually, ants. He would always join us for Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? For Christmas, one time he came over and he gave my mom and dad a card. It was to, Yulind's parents, right? Not like something for each of them, but for them together. And it was like coupons, like literal coupons to a restaurant. And then for me, in a unwrapped present, it was Cheez-Its in a grocery bag. We're talking like he went to the grocery store, bought a $4 box of Cheez-Its, put that in the like Safeway bag, and just said, hey Yulind, here you go. Merry Christmas. And I was like, I mean, I'll take it because I like Cheez-Its, but bro. Bro. Not even pizza, because cilantro means tentacle in Finnish. What a legend, nice. That's more than I got for my family last Christmas. Okay. How big is Christmas in your family, Juice? Because for my family, Christmas is like the big holiday. Like, it's the one that my mom puts a ton of effort into, and everybody kind of follows suit and does more than they normally would. For me, you know, I try to get my parents, you know, 2 presents each. And when people are joining us, I try to get them something as well. And so, the box of Cheez-Its was a little like, what the? Why did they name a delicious drink Tentacle? Cairo, what kind of question is that? That's like how all alcohols work. One of my parents' favorite wines is called Fat Ass Cab or something. They'll name them anything. Used to be bigger, but now we only really have us show up and close friend or two. Yeah, it's Christmas is very big for us. I always joke about the fucking Cheez-Its in a grocery bag. Just because it was so crazy to me. That cousin. We were talking about it yesterday. We were talking about people in your life that smoke too much weed in their teenage years. And it just seems like they're not all there as a person. This guy didn't seem like he understood empathy. This guy seemed like a textbook narcissist, and just, he was very aware of his problems and always trying to better his stuff, but he just seemed so oblivious and uncaring toward other people's struggles and problems. And he was very much like, people should be helping me, I'm going through these tough times, but wouldn't do the same for others. He was very like, you gotta be helping me. I find that common among weed smokers. Yeah. It was very much like, you gotta be helping me, and if you're not helping me, I don't really like you. I think this new shit actually puts holes in your head. He would come over, because he was like best friends with my dad when we first moved to Missouri. My dad and him hung out a lot as kids, didn't see each other for like 20 to 30 years. And then when he moved back to Missouri and found out that this cousin was in the same area, they were like best friends. But we moved to Missouri. I have my stuff in like the second bathroom, the guest bathroom, right? Him and my dad would work on some project. They'd get all like, you know, just gross and sweaty. My dad would be like, I'm gonna take a shower, go use the second shower. And he would come ask me, he'd be like, hey, Yulind, can I use like your shampoo and conditioner in your shower? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. Because I figured, you know, it's not that big a deal to let him use a little dime of shampoo, right? He would use it. And then I would go to the shower next time. And like, I don't know how you manhandle a shampoo bottle, but like, I literally go into the bathroom and my shampoo bottle is built into an L shape. Like, literally, it looks like he just fucking the fucking shampoo bottle and like attacked it. And I'm like, dude, what? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want him using my fucking bathroom stuff if he's literally going to violate it. What is wrong with him? And I mentioned this to my parents, right? I was like, I don't know what he did in there, but like, he's literally breaking my stuff when he uses it. And I guess they went and mentioned it to my, or they went and mentioned it to him. This motherfucker. I'm playing Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate with my college roommate, and he pops into the room. He opens the door to our room, and he's like, Hey, Yulind. I just wanted to apologize. Your dad mentioned, that you weren't happy with me because I did stuff to your shampoo. My bad. I didn't know you had a weird thing for shampoo. It won't happen again. And I'm like, the fuck? I've never heard of like a more, I'm saying sorry, but really it's cause you're weird. Really, like, I'm not weird here. You're the weird one. He would apologize like that all the time. And I was like, whatever, man. I just want to play my game right now. Go away. And like, he would do shit like that all the time. Hi, Princess, yes. Imagine him giving you Cheez-Its every year. Then one year he didn't bring any, and he asked, where's the Cheez-Its? Sash, what state do you live in? In Constant, Missouri. Bro, Finnish people are weird men. You don't know how to manhandle anything. Oi! Bro is literally Bender. Men. Violating shampoo bottle with his man hands. Me when twinks are unsure how you damage things by using strength. LOL. Dude, it's... like, I don't know how you do that. How is it that hard to just turn a shampoo bottle upside down? It wasn't even like it was close to empty. It wasn't like, oh, I really gotta squeeze this to get the last bit out. It was half fucking full. How did he need to bend it into an L? I still think about it, I'm like, what happened? What the fuck? What chain of events led to him doing this? Yulind, why do you break my stuff and not break me instead? Didn't you had an aversion to me using... Didn't know you had an aversion to me using and damaging all your things. Yulind is the weird one. In this shampoo situation, what an ass. I'm sorry you feel that way. Dude. I understrength everything because I'm scared to break it. Bro's using 100% of his strength now. Like sitcom tier. Did he consume a severe amount of soap? Are you just being weird about the bottle? Just the bottle. Like, I don't think he used a particular, like, high amount of shampoo. He just bent the bottle into a fucking L shape. A shampoo bottle! Okay, yeah, you are weird. Risu. If you just, like, went to your shower, and suddenly one of your shampoo bottles is bent into an L shape, is that not, like, what happened? Are you just like, yeah, that's a completely normal thing to see? I just, you know, I figured gravity was a normal way to get shampoo, but... You and I'm a pathetic little girl. I can't bend a half-full bottle. You might relate. That has nothing to do with it, Farisu. The bottle was in an L shape, Jerry. The bottle was in an L shape, Jerry. Committed to 100% strength, 0 dex run. Yeah, that's a bit sus, now. Okay, yeah, you are weird. Bro shaped his way into an L. Huh? I'll bend your lube bottles into L shapes. I don't think that's a me thing at all. I think it's fucking weird to bend a shampoo bottle like that. That's crazy to me. Hi, Harley. Wow, hope you're doing good. I'm alright. I'm on my new computer. So everything's running buttery smooth. Although I lost all my OBS settings. We were doing a lot of troubleshooting this morning and like redoing my chat. I didn't have OBS transparency just now, so we started walking in the void and I was like, wait a minute, oh no! Ant's MVP right now. Lube doesn't go in the shower, not with that attitude. Leon, are you still subbed to WoW? And just not log again? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure my tokens have run out. That's good. No, I am a little too, frugal right now to be doing stuff like that. I'm a little tight on money. I did a dungeon with some of the guild, and there were 30 deaths. I saw how needy for dungeons you have been. You've been like, it's time for mythics, and they're like, bro, we're at work. You're being that friend right now. I offered to tank them. When the unemployed Death Knight girl tells you to get on for Mythic Dungeons at 3 a.m. No, what the fuck, Yulind? When the Undermine stuff came out, I was like really into WoW for like a week or two of it. I leveled up a hunter. I have a Drakthir hunter at max level now. And I actually really like how they look. What the fuck, Lind? But like, playing it and actually gearing up, I'm like, I don't wanna. I got that sick trench coat from the storyline. Trying to collect the other two now. I've missed like 2 months of trading posts. And I think that demoralizes me the most. Because I've missed 2 months now, I'm like, oh, I don't even care at this point. I love the trading post. I think it's one of the best new things about WoW. But I just like, dude, there's just so many other things to do. Did you see the player housing update? No, I didn't. It's too easy to play Monster Hunter Wilds as a MMO right now. All raid clears, quest lines, rare mobs, etc. Or special items down to show you did stuff. Oh, okay. That's good. Infinite progression? Yeah, I mean, so they've set up that system with combat pets, or not combat pets, but you know, the Pokemon pets, as well as transmog. It would be crazy to just not do the same thing, right? They literally just have all the setup and layout for the system to do it that way. It's too easy to do it that way. Just, you know, okay, we've added this asset that's already in the game as a building component thing. Where are we putting it in the game? Oh, it's gonna come from Ulduar. I need to grab more quest item T-Mog for plate. I wish I had games to talk to you guys about today. I literally did nothing yesterday. I got up from my nap at like 4. I watched Cairo play Expedition 33. I literally was just locked in and not doing anything but watching that because I didn't want to work on the computer. I was watching clips of Kung Fu Panda. I didn't actually watch the entire Kung Fu Panda. Cairo was like, Cairo was doing the like, I'm gonna nag you about your computer to make sure you get it done. How's it going? And I'm just like, Cairo doesn't understand that I'm the type of person that you tell me to do something or give me a reminder. And I'm like, well, now I don't want to do it more. This isn't like helpful. This actually becomes an obstacle and makes it harder. And so he's like, how's it coming, Yulind? How far, where are you at? And I'm like, I'm almost done. Oh, that's good, Yulind. That's good that you're almost done with the computer. Oh, not the computer, no. I'm almost done watching Kung Fu Panda. I did actually start doing stuff at like 9 p.m. Death. I've been watching Smug play 33. It looks so pretty. Music makes every fight feel so cool. Fishy. How far into 33 is Smug? Because Cairo is like 3 sessions in, and they saw some crazy shit go down. And it was so crazy that they were just messaging me after like, bro, what is this game? Yeah? You look pretty. Smug is 2 sessions in, so not too far in yet. Okay. Spacefish. Do you remember the beginning of the game? where you're walking around on the island before the expedition actually sets out, and everybody's just like, wow, life really sucks and is depressing, and this is sad. And the game just makes you feel bad for like a good 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, get used to that. That's gonna happen more. Space fish, you look pretty. I watched Cairo play, you know, the first day of it. I know I already cried in the beginning. Yeah, you'll be crying again. Don't worry, Space Fish. You'll get used to it. Shy Lily's response. That one be hiding demons? Some Kendrick Lamar type shit? Yeah? Yeah, what the heck? Yeah, no, Cinder did her apology, and it was very much like, it was all red, it wasn't me. It was all red. And it was like, yeah, but there's DMs from you about this shit, so go fuck yourself. The fact that she tried to literally do the BP, I'm sorry, we're sorry. Somebody actually made a meme of that. Somebody actually took that minute and a half from South Park and put Cinder's face over it. It's really fucking good. Crying in the beginning. Are we talking about Spiritfarer? How the fuck did you get Spiritfarer? What? No, Expedition 33.
Well, because I heard Space Fish and crying, and that's the only thing I know about her crying.
No. No, she's been watching Smug Little Bug play Expedition 33. Fucking goofball, I'm twisting your ear for that. I cry very easily. Space Fish and crying is half the game she plays. Space Fish plays marbles on stream. It was just so sad. The marble was so close to the end, and it fell off. You haven't seen people praising 33. Gonna get it myself next week. I'm super happy to see it blow up since I've been following it since it got announced. But I'm so scared of being spoiled. You just gotta play it a lot. You just gotta get through it. Not safe from spoilers in games. The streamers didn't even play. Good, Kyra, you should be. You spoiled so much for me. I'm kind of bad about spoilers. Because I'll see stuff and I'm like, I want to talk about this. And I'm trying to be good about it. I'm trying to like... There's sad shit coming up, but we're not going to say what happens at all. But holy moly. I might try and catch when Smug gets there. Because, yeah. Hi, Chocolate. Good job on your presentation. Man, today's gonna be fucking hard, guys. Wait, are we... Oh my god, we've been walking at 2 miles per hour instead of 2.5. It's like, it feels slow, but maybe that's just the incline. Hola, thank you, how are you? We've done a lot of troubleshooting today, Chocolate, because we're on the new computer, and we lost all our OBS settings. So I was like redoing my chat this morning. I had missed a setting or two that was like required for stream. My hip fucking hurts right now because I've been constantly on the floor working on the computer hardware. I was actually the only person I wish spoilers on because he keeps spoiling stuff for me. That's me when a golf ball skips over a hole. Or gets stuck in a street pipe that has no obstructions. Yulind, it's time. Oblivion Remastered has Topless Spider Daedra now. You lost me at Spider, Furisu. New computer flow. I know how that feels. Your hip might be hurt, but I hope your pride has grown. My pride? No, my pride can't grow. I get too big-headed and start thinking too highly of myself when I get too much pride. I need to be humbled regularly. What the fuck, bro? Doesn't like Clussy or Spidussy? Who are you? A shame. I'm proud of you. Thank you. I'll humble you. Come tank with me. Risu, you doing literally anything humbles me. In World of Warcraft. You tanking makes me feel bad at tanking. You DPS makes me feel bad at DPS. You healing would probably make me feel bad at healing. Hey, yo, humble. I suck at everything, though, outside of games. I can't even tie knots. You know, it's actually funny. I hadn't tied knots in, like, 3 years. And so when I was doing the Keyhole cosplay, when I had the Keyhole Cat cosplay, and I had to tie a lot of the stuff there in knots, I had literally forgotten how. So I had to look up a YouTube video on, like, how to tie shoelaces in a knot to use that. I held Will in a Mythic Plus dungeon last night. Don't say that, you're better in many things that you don't realize. Most games give you a few cool skills that, like puzzle solving or critical thinking. Here's the thing, Frisu. When it comes to WoW, it's just a different game than what I want it to be. I love all the quality of life. I love a lot of the stuff in WoW. But, like, I don't like how DPS has become a thing of, like, snapshotting and, trinket, like building stuff around as many cooldowns as possible. I hate that aspect of DPS in WoW. Tanking, I'm okay with. Healing, I hate the whole ramp phase thing. I just want to heal. I just, like, want to maintain a high output of healing at all times. Oh, Yulind by untying Yulind shoes. I'm gonna stick around for a while I prepare for the days. Always have fun, fellas. 4 knots I can do are shoelaces, 2 shibari knots, and a noose. Sir, you need alert command. Why? Snapshotting and trinket setup was in vanilla. Mop was a very important part of gameplay. It was toned down in WoD Legion. Basically removed after BFA, but niche situations occur. Snapshotting specifically was always a thing, and I remember being a massive thing in Mists of Pandaria. My ex at the time, he played Feral Druid, and he was very good at playing with snapshotting. He was like a super crazy cracked Feral Druid. I have always hated snapshotting. They toned it down, and it's less of a thing now. I think it's still a thing for Feral Druids, but most other classes don't use it. But trinket alignment, where it's like, you've got this trinket, line it up with your cooldowns. You know, line up as many cooldowns as possible. I just hate that. I like classes that's like, you don't, the less cooldowns I have, the better. I want to, like, hi Kuro. My alerts didn't work. That actually pisses me off, because I actually tested all my alerts this morning. Hi, Kuro. Thank you. You having fun with Oblivion? Your mic is fixed? Kinda. Kinda. So yes, it is fixed. I am using the mod mic again. We have a new Vive Pro cable. We also have a new computer. On our fancy new computer, but... I still feel like I'm having a lot of problems with my headset. Because I feel naked when the funny lurk message doesn't appear on screen. You don't want to make me feel naked, do you? Yes, I do. Yeah, it was too impactful for Feral Druid in the SOO patch. Because the trinket from Lei Shen made that class do more than anything in, like, game if you snapshot it properly. Yes and no. Why the fuck did my alerts break? I've constantly seen that with my friends where, like, their alerts stop working. But I myself have never had to deal with it. This is the first time I'm doing the whole, my raid thing didn't go through. I need a new index cable. It got the sparkles. For me, my Vive Pro was just gray screening a lot. It was like losing tracking on my hands and on my face. And once it lost tracking, it wouldn't get it back until I reset the computer. Like, I'd literally have to do a full restart to have hands again. Which was super butts. I want to upgrade my Vive Pro. This thing is like 5 years old at this point. I would really like to get a new headset. But the options... I don't like the options right now. I want the fucking Deckard. But it's taking so long, it's never gonna come out. If I had my way, Furisu, I would play a healer that has no ramp phase. That just, at all times, they have a pretty high output of healing. They can have a cooldown that's like, oh, you know, shit's hitting the fan, you've got this cooldown to, like, get a lot of heals out. But I hate the idea of, like, Resto Druids, you know, blanketing the raid with rejuvenations. I hate Disc Priest getting out a ton of atonements. I hate Mistweaver getting out a ton of renewing mists. I just want to, like, I do the healing. And, oh, there's a lot of damage going out? You use the cooldown. I just want Legion combat flow. No GCD cucking. Never single CD utility ability off GCD as well. We're at 1.2 miles. Disconnected. Server connection timed out. Reconnecting. It's Chatterino. I can still see you guys fine. I need a drink. Yes, Kuro? Do you know how bad it felt to go from Legion to BFA? Uninstalled WoW for a year. Playing in slow motion, the video game. Death Grip on GCD. Can't be weaved anymore. Disgusting. Have you played Oblivion before? I have only played one Elder Scrolls game, Kuro. And it was Skyrim. I played it for 12 hours on stream. And I was kind of miserable the whole time. I have not played Oblivion Old or Remastered. Same, huh? Wiggles. Okay. Here's the thing, Kuro. When I played Skyrim, I played it in a very odd manner. I stabbed a man. When I played Oblivion... Or not Oblivion. When I played Skyrim, I was only thinking of making walking videos for it. So I was just walking between all the cities and, like, planning out routes to make walking videos. Which I still plan to do. Just, you know, I've been doing other games first. It took 10 hours to, like, visit all the towns and whatnot. Once I did that, I went back to Whiterun, and I started doing story and did that for 2 hours. But here's the thing, just walking around the world, I had leveled it up to like 10. So like the world and everything in it was like scaled way above me, and I had no armor. I had nothing that like increased my damage or like helped me fight. And so like I'm running around and there's like saber-toothed cats and like wind elementals throwing shit at me. And it's like, this fucking sucks, bro. And everybody's like, no, this is good scaling. You leveled up, and so now you're dealing with things leveled up. It makes sense. And I'm just like, maybe, but like I leveled up in such a weird way that it doesn't help me. It literally just doesn't help me. And so if I played normally, it probably would have been fine. But like, I leveled up in such a weird way that it was not fun. Then don't level up. You just leveled up through walking and exploring. I was getting like stamina upgrades or conjuring upgrades or something. Because like anytime I got in combat with something, I'd create a conjured wolf or something and run away so it went for the wolf and not me. It was just way too leveled up. And I'm doing like the beginning quest, right? I'm doing the stuff that's like, hey, go investigate this cave You don't even have, like, Dragonborn powers yet. Like, you don't even know you're Dragonborn. Go investigate this cave. And that stuff was scaled up, and it was like, bro, this is the first quest in the game. This is, like, level 1, and it's scaled. I hate this. Did you get a new chat window? Yes. I lost all my OBS settings when I got on the new computer. And so everything is like a reset. That's not how that works in Skyrim. You specifically choose which 3 stats to upgrade. Either health, stamina, or magicka. Then you level up your skills. It's called Bleak Falls Barrow, not some cave. I don't know what to tell you, North Princess. I was getting points and stuff. And I was putting points and stuff. And the world was leveling up. I don't know enough about Skyrim. All I know is I was fighting wind elementals and saber-toothed tigers. Do I understand exactly how it works? Nope. But it was not fun. Not to worry, Oblivion Sweet. World levels in Skyrim Vanilla, it's really annoying. Again, I think it would be totally fine experience if you played through the game normally. If I, escaped the dragon in the fort where they were going to execute me, and then I go to the little, town where they tell me to go to Whiterun. I go to Whiterun and they tell me to go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Then I go back to Whiterun. Then I fight the dragon. Then they send me to the monks on the mountain. Hi, Wrath. If that was the first thing I did, it would have been scaled to me properly. And it would have been totally fine, great experience. That's not what I did. Past level 8, you start getting higher tier enemies. With those Wisp Mothers in Skyrim. For literally no reason. Average level 8 is not beating a Wisp Mother without Lydia. Just toggle God mode. It was... Here's the other thing. There was that. There was also Skyrim, Bethesda jank going on, right? There was a moment where we killed a dragon. And the one girl was like, "You just killed that dragon. Thanks so much for saving us. We couldn't have done this without you." And then mid-sentence of hers, one of her guards interrupts her and goes, "Stop, you violated the law." And it was like, what? And he's saying I stole 40 gold? Literally no one that was there knows what that came from. We have no idea why I was wanted and, had stolen 40 gold. True, you violated the law, though. But, I just slayed this dragon and saved all of them, and then they're attacking me. And it was just like, bro, what? What? That jankiness, that Bethesda signature, that's funny and not a bad time. 10 hours into a stream, or 15 to 16 hours into a stream, where I'm tired and, not having fun with the scaling, and then that stuff happens, a lot less entertaining, right? There was stuff like that. There was also just me missing stuff. There was a moment where, in the Bleak Falls Barrow, you get to the end, and there's an altar. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to hear this, chanting and drums to your right. Look at this wall, walk up to it, and, the wall disappears or glows or something. I didn't recognize that it was directional. I didn't recognize that it was from my right. So I get to the end of the burrow, and I'm just looking around what do I do? And I just, left the cave. I just kept going through it, and came out the second entrance. I didn't walk up to the wall. And people in chat were like, he's trolling. He's doing this on purpose. He's literally... He can't be this stupid. And, when you're tired... Because I did the walk, and then I'd been streaming for 11 hours. And I'm just like, I'm so tired. I can't think straight. I don't know what I'm looking for. All I know is there's just this fucking loud music in this room. And it's so annoying. I just want to leave this cave. And chat is sitting there going, he's not this dumb, guys. He's trolling. He's doing a bit. Surely he's not this fucking stupid. It was like, I was getting real close to being the sassiest motherfucker and just being like, you guys just suck. You could have accidentally looted that 40 gold from a random building kiosk in Whiterun. Roxette? I don't think I was looting stuff, though. I wasn't, like, going to towns and looting anything. I was literally, like, walking along. Bandits would attack me. I'd kill them with my conjuring thing. Which was, like, a horrible way to fight. And then I'd loot the bandits. I didn't, like, loot anything in the towns. The game, look, a thing, Yulind. Huh? To be honest, a lot of stuff in the Elder Scrolls stuff is not intuitive, especially if you're ADHD, prefer to do things your own way. Yeah, to me, it seemed like an easy miss. It seems like the thing that's like, on paper, you have the directional sound, that's going to draw people's attention. You see this very interesting motif on the wall. You walk up to it, it glows, and you get the power. That's a very natural thing that's going to happen. That's like a good setup that a dev would create. So what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we're going to be Oh, you're talking about for day 650? We're going to delay 650. Day 650 will be Metroid Prime, Huntera, but I think I'm going to do it Sunday. Your Monday. Wait, what? Stream elements? Huh? How fucking late is that? Literally 15 minutes late. Hi, Kuro. Thanks for the raid. What the fuck is that? Always delaying every 50-day celebration? Hi, Grianne. Well, North, I don't want to cancel my Wednesday plans. We do repo with Koyo on that day. And so I don't want to just be like, I don't want to cancel on them. Yulind, wow, I just got here. Yeah, Kuro was struggling because of this earlier in his stream. Hi, Kuro, huh? 20 minutes late. Hello, Kuro, welcome, Raiders. Yulind, wow, I just got here. It's really, really bad in Morrowind. Most ADHD adult players, or people not giving 100% attention to the game, can brick their files. A good example of this, kind of where I learned this concept for Isu, was in Breath of the Wild. In Breath of the Wild, they keep you on the plateau, the Great Plateau. You do the 4 shrines, you get the paraglider, and then you talk to Rauru. You're on the east side of the plateau, and they go, you need to go to Kakariko Village, go through the Dueling Peaks stable. Or go through the Dueling Peaks. It's that mountain split that you can see. This is the closest edge of the plateau to you. So you fall down, you land on a road that very much naturally pushes you east towards the Dueling Peaks mountain, or the Dueling Peaks stable, up the road to Kakariko Village. It's very natural, and they do a lot of things that's like, toward the Dueling Peaks is an open sky. You see the road, there's fences on side of the road, there is an open sky, and to your right and left there's a lot of enemies, there's a lot of ruins, there's a lot of trees. Naturally, it is a, like, not beaten path. So humans always want to go on the path of least resistance, and so it's very natural to go down the road with the open sky, with the fences and lampposts, and not start climbing through shit. That's how the beginning of Breath of the Wild is intended. It's very, very natural to go that way. But then I watched my friend Shinkozen play, the one who, his name is on my butt, because he put this avatar together. I watched him land, and he was like, I can climb in this game, right? And he runs to the most steep wall he can, and just starts fucking climbing it. And it's like, okay, they have an intended way for you to go, And Shinkozan just doesn't think like that. So Shin, when he played Breath of the Wild, he played it for like 30 to 50 hours. He was kind of miserable. He liked the game, but there were so many times where he just got stumped or had trouble or like had to look something up because he just thinks differently than what the devs tried to lead him on. And he would get to a point where he's like, I don't understand why this isn't working. You're supposed to be able to do anything in this game. I'm like, okay, you need to do this. And he'd be like, oh. And you could tell that it made sense in his head. He's like, oh, that makes sense that that's what they wanted me to do. But that's fucking stupid because that's not what I did. He was very much like, I get it and it makes sense, but fuck, that's dumb. My way should have worked too. My way was better. I see, that's good. Oh, dude, imagine kids doing Ocarina of Time after finishing Deku Tree. They're probably lost this fucking current year. I don't know. I feel like Ocarina of Time was extremely like, do this and do that. Like, you talk to the Deku Tree and I don't think a lot of people were skipping cutscenes back then. Or they were, if they were, they just weren't playing these type of games. But like, I imagine most of the people playing Ocarina of Time back then were like, whoa, this giant tree is fucking talking and hanging on every word of his. At least I was. I never felt like lost in Ocarina of Time. Maybe in some of the dungeons. Dude, kids probably zoned the fuck out in current year. Or even when 3D came out. I don't know. I feel like our attention gets pulled so many ways sideways with social media nowadays that it's hard for us to pay attention on stuff. But back then, I don't remember struggling with it at all. I remember watching kids get stuck in Water Temple even when you and I were like middle-aged, high school age. Okay, but the Water Temple is stupid. Play the Song of Time next to this block, but you have to be within 2 feet of it. That's some bullshit. I couldn't finish Ocarina of Time because I hate Jabu Jabu Dungeon. So funny, North Princess. My favorite thing about the Jabu Jabu Dungeon is that Cairo was watching somebody and they raided into someone he hadn't met before. And they're playing Ocarina of Time. And he's like, oh my god, I love Ocarina of Time. Let's watch this person play it. This is so fun. It's their first time. This is so fun. And then they get to Jabu Jabu. And apparently they were into Vor. And they started talking about Vor and all the different subcategories and like what makes good and bad Vor for 30 minutes. And poor Cairo is just there like, I just want to see somebody play Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna go. Maybe this isn't the stream for me. Hey, don't get upset because you weren't sitting on the little symbol or reading the wall. I read the wall. And then I played the Song of Time. And nothing happened. And then I ran around the temple for 2 hours, looked it up, and it was like, you need to play the Song of Time here. And I was like, what? I did. So I go back there, I play the Song of Time. It doesn't work. And somebody's like, you need to be closer. And I step right up to the wall and play it again, and it goes doo-doo-doo-ding, or doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. The little like, you did it song jingle. And I was like, fucking what? Alright, legit Vor fetish discussion, I'm out of here. We're not talking about lore, or Vor. I was talking about this person talking about. You hear Cairo speak about things now, and you can tell that he either had that coming through time travel, or it was a formative moment for him. The chest in the Forest Temple was definitely a formative moment for him. Because it's basically what he does with Monhun. What's up, Kuro? Ibi? Go to sleep. Wait, no, don't go to sleep yet. Thank you, Kuro. Good job today. Mwah. did really good. Good night, Kuro. EBDB. I Ebe happy. Hell yeah. Good night, Kuro. What time is it? Almost 11? We're at about 2 miles, so. Man, where the hell is this elevator taking me? Today's Tuesday? I like to think that while Yulind walks, his model himself is constantly doing the smile with one eye closed expression. You can tell what my expression is based on my right hand, because they're bound to my right hand. Which is nice when I'm walking like this, but then when I talk to you guys, I talk with my hands and I start going through my expressions all over the place, and that's when I'm like, damn, I really need fucking face tracking. So like this is eyes open. This is eyes closed. This is my sleepy face. This is the one eye wink. This is the pouty face. This is the cringe face. This is the... not pog, but like, whoa face. And this is my smug face that I use the least. He's constantly sending the good vibes. He's just a very expressive boy, ASL for VTubers. Today we've got Vesperia. I'm not doing shit outside of Vesperia. I'm not working on Minecraft. I'm not working on Blue Twitch. No, I might post some stuff to Blue Twitch that I already have, but I'm not recording anything for Blue Twitch. I'm gonna play fucking Monhun. AOTC tonight, Yulind. Bring your overly geared Season 1 character. Farisu. I was the worst geared person in our group because I don't run Mythic Dungeons. I did Delves, but I think my monk is like 621. Excuse me as I clip that, so I keep that in my mind. Not true, I was PvP geared until the end of season. Nope, you were actually the best geared, Farisu. You had like a 635 item level. Honestly, there was no explanation for you not being top DPS. Okay, that's toxic of me. I really hope she's typing and not just like mad at me. Got Grand Marshal and Legend. No need for PvE. Yeah, Frisu, my monk is only like 621. It was not super geared. I was basically using heroic and delve gear, which kept me up better than like Dragonflight raids, but I mean the game revolves around Mythic Plus right now. If you're not running Mythic Plus, it's just not a game for you. In the raiding scene, at least. I think that's a big reason for why WoW is just so bleh for me. Next wheel mouse. Tyler, insert other people. I've been getting me gear. Yeah, but you also just like Mythic Dungeons. Are you kidding me? I fucking hate this playlist. This is Mechagon. This is a 10-minute video. We never fucking get this when we're at like 4.6. I gained a whole 5 eye level with him in the past 2 Dungo days. He slide. Oh no. I cannot believe we got fucking Mechagon at 2 miles. Playlist teeing you up for a Hoth or Tatooine. I'll tell you right now, with how much my leg hurts right now, the most I'll do is 6 today. If we get like 4 miles and we get something like Tatooine, I'm ending at 6. My hip does kind of hurt right now. And I'm not doing like a 9-mile day. Man, the gaming industry fucking sucks. Oh wait, I only play games I actually like. Well, here's the thing, North. I want to like WoW. WoW has had some of the highest highs of gaming for me. It's just hard to replicate those. It's hard to, like, get those same feelings. But, like, I think of some of the stuff in WoW, and it's, like, it's some of the best moments in my memory. Right? I remember clearing, Blackwing Descent in Kata, and having so much fun there. I remember Next Ramus, and a lot of the stuff there in Wrath of the Lich King. I remember, you know, literal years of Karazhan in TVC, and Zulaman. Oh shit, Nefarian 2.0 and Nixia 3.0. I remember in MoP going through Throne of Thunder, and some of the shenanigans of the Lollipop Guild there. I remember in WoD, Hellfire Citadel was very memorable for me because that was the return of my guild coming back that I had raided with in Kata, and they didn't raid MoP. I hated the raid, but I still loved the people I was playing with. In Legion, I remember tanking Emerald Nightmare and Nighthold and having some amazing moments there. In Shadowlands, or no, in BFA, not much good happened. In Shadowlands, I remember playing with a really fun group and being a DPS Holy Paladin and having amazing parses for DPS as a healer. In Dragonflight, I remember good times with the guild, but, you know, the game was kind of falling off at this point. And same thing for War Within. I remember the raid, I remember Nerubar Palace, but the game itself didn't have moments like this anymore. True, take it easy, Lincito. You've been walking for so long all these days, we're really proud of you. But take care of your health, Goober. That's what I'm saying, Chocolate. If we get like if we get more than 6 miles a day, I'm just gonna be like, nope, I'm in pain. I'm not gonna walk anymore. What are you doing? This is perfectly good rage bait opportunity. Maybe you can't get those moments anymore. The time has passed, old man. BFA down, Shadowlands down, Dragonflight down, The War Within down. See, you're just so crazy for that, Frisu. Literally no one but you says Dragonflight and War Within are as bad as BFA and Shadowlands. They're not amazing. I think Captain Grimm had a video about it recently, Frisu, where he's like, Dragonflight and War Within are better than BFA and Shadowlands. The game is on the up. And he's like, yeah, because that's such a high bar to pass. People tell me Dragonflight is the worst expansion since BFA. You actually find, like, crazy people living under a rock, Frisu. You always come up with the, like, most unhinged opinion I've never heard before. And I'm like, literally only you say that, Frisu. And then you go, literally everybody says that. And I'm like, no, they fucking don't. I have never in my life heard that, Frisu. Very easy to become jaded when you play something for 20 years. I play with people who had server first titles. Top 10 world kills in Mythic Plus. What do you expect? Oh, the stupidest, most short-sighted opinions, then. Because those people live in their own little world and are completely disconnected from, like, the player base of the game. Because I've talked to them too, Frisu. And they will say the most stupid stuff that's like, this game is awful. They've ruined it. It's so bad. Literally, it's gonna die within a month. Well, why are you saying that? Because they changed pet tokens on the companion battle system. You can't level them as fast in Draenor anymore. You think the game's gonna end like this? Totally, totally. The people that rate it like the top tier, all they know how to do is rate it that tier. And their common sense, their critical thinking, is some of the most stupid shit I've ever seen. That's a really bad take. Well, that's my experience. To say Dragonflight is the worst expansion since BFA, that's just so insane. Do you think you are better than someone who did World First Kill Jaden? It depends on what we're talking about. Are we talking about playing WoW and, like, getting DPS out? No. Absolutely not. Anybody who did World First Kill Jaden is going to know how to play the game better than me. Do I think I'm better than them at having a rational take and understanding the casual player of World of Warcraft? My god, yes. Because they live in a bubble. Hi, Sway. They live in a bubble at the upper echelons of player base in that game. And they don't know what it's like to be a casual player. You're talking about people who need an extra person in the raid group who's watching a stream of the raid and giving instructions? Do I think Dragonflight is better than BFA and Shadowlands? My god, yes. Same with War Within. To say that they're worse? That's crazy to me. That's just something that, like, I don't understand. Because Shadowlands, BFA was panned for being awful and, like, horrible systems and not great story. Shadowlands was even worse. Literally no one liked Covenants. Literally just, like, everything about Shadowlands was just ugh. And Dragonflight fixed a lot of issues and added some really cool innovations in, like, quality of life. No, BFA was way worse than Shadowlands? That one I can't really say because it was the same experience for me. I played the first patch and then I was like, this shit is ass, I'm done. I didn't get to the corruption in BFA, which people either loved or hate. I've heard both sides of it. I've heard corruption was really cool. I've heard corruption was awful because, you know, if you joined the game late, you're 3 months behind and you're never catching up. And the only good patch but destroyed PvP. I know the Azerite system was god-awful. Azerite was genuinely trash. I have some incredibly correct opinions on this topic. With Shadowlands, Covenants were trash. Fucking Covenants sucked. The Maw sucked. Orghast was a cool concept, and they ruined it by making it mandatory and such a heavy grind. I think Shadowlands was worse. For my personal experience, I think Shadowlands was worse than BFA. I cannot share them for they violate TOS. And I'm saying that to point out they're the last people you should be listening to about the game. Even raid quality, because they're going to use add-ons and programs to turn that into an unrecognizable mess. I get what you're saying, Zwei. I do kind of disagree with it, because with WoW, yes, they're using heavily modded versions of the game and a lot of add-ons. But a lot of those add-ons are like common knowledge. Like anybody that raids in WoW knows to use deadly boss mods. Even at the lowest levels of raiding, I think most of them are using deadly boss mod. The game has just embraced modding and actively encouraged it. Does PvP still use resilience? Is that because Blizzard don't know how to balance their game? Now is converted into the trinket buff? Higher end is more bigwigs? Hi, Logitech. I don't know if I caught you earlier. 100% depends on your guild. I did TOS with the DBM guild. That's kind of not the point of the argument. The point of the discussion is somebody doing Raid Finder and normal only? Are they using deadly boss mods or bigwigs? Are they using add-ons? And I would say that, like, a massive portion of the player count is using add-ons. Not like 90% or anything. But 30 to 40? And I would think of those, that's the portion that's also raiding and doing mythic dungeons. Unless you rated top 100 in Wrath of the Lich King earlier, you're using add-ons to actually clear content above heroic old normal. That sentence doesn't make sense to me, Farisu. Because there's two parts to it, right? Unless you rated top 100, you're using add-ons. What? Hi, Keo. Wait, you were using add-ons if you want to actually clear content above heroic old? I don't understand the unless you rated top 100 part. Hi, Joel? Wrath of the Lich King last time before everyone had add-ons? Common knowledge can still be shit knowledge? I disagree with that. I mean, yes, it can be, but I don't think it's shit knowledge that the game just embraces deadly boss mods. That's the last time you can look up top vids where people had 0 add-ons power auras. Yeah, okay. I'll agree with that. We're at 2.6. How long is Hyjal? 116? Perfect. God, I want to go back to a little bit ago and I'm like, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. Dragonflight War Within. I think the sub numbers reflect the game going up. And I think just overall it's been a better experience for casual players. I think there's a fundamental disconnect between casual players and hardcore and understanding what people want out of the game, what determines player skill. People still had raid plate add-ons, since that wasn't a thing in early WoW. Yeah. Oh my god, I remember like needing grid. I'm so happy that's just baseline now. Any Voodoo enjoyers? Running Voodoo as prop paladin Giga Chat. Voodoo was the alternative to Healbot, right? I think I tried Voodoo and I tried Healbot. I remember I was healing and someone was like, "You need Healbot." It's a successor since Healbot and Decursive were both broken. Alley power. I remember when I started healing, somebody was like, "You need Healbot. You need to get it." And I was like, "Okay. What does it add? What does it do?" They're like, "It does mouse over stuff, so that when you heal, you don't have to actually like drop your target." And I was like, "What?" "Yeah, that's what it does." And I was like, "I don't need this." And they're like, "What? What do you mean you don't need this?" I was like, "This isn't a function I need." And they're like, "No, you have to need it." But because of my weird ass keybinds, like it was just the actual like targeting raid frames and stuff is always very easy for me. I never had an issue with that. I never got like tripped up, so it was just like, you know, I literally just don't need this dude. Alley powered Dedge. This was probably my least favorite zone in Cataclysm. I did not like Hyjal. I thought Val'sharah was way cooler. And then the other zones were all cool. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's just like another Druid forest. I just always disliked Hyjal. What's the story I got for you guys? I read the Matara Khan stuff. Hyjal was strong, was very strong in the first 2 questing areas. After that, it kind of got Twilight samey. Oh! Another thing I didn't like about it. My favorite character in World of Warcraft was Majordomo Staghelm. And this was the zone where he, like, goes insane and becomes a bad guy. And it's like, oh, man. This is lame. Anytime I pick a favorite character, they die. Ysera, Staghelm, Abendis. Wait, why did you like Staghelm? Oh, he was the leader of the Druids. When I first started World of Warcraft, I made a Druid. I saw Staghelm in Darnassus, and he was like, I make the choices that no one else will. How goes the walk? We're at 4 incline. We're at 2.8 miles. It's going good. Staghelm was a jerk. Yeah, he was. But he was holding the fort down while Malfurion was off taking a little nap. Staghelm was a shitbag, though? No. Malfurion disappears for like 1,000 years. And Staghelm holds the fort down. His whole thing was that he wanted to make another world tree. And he was wrong for that. When they sacrificed Nordrassil, when they lost Nordrassil, he wanted to make Teldrassil and get back their immortality. And he didn't understand the price that the dragons paid, and that was fucking wrong of him. But I liked that with Malfurion gone, he was keeping things together. He was the one that was like trying to take care of everything, and I think he did okay. He was a temporary leader of the Druids while Malfurion was fighting the Dream. Or literally caused AQ 2040 in Firelands. He didn't cause Firelands. Did he cause AQ 20 and 40? Staghelm ironically caused so many lingering issues. His world tree idea caused the Void to be able to break into the Dream. Turn into the Nightmare, Malfurion cleaning after Pro's mistakes. Hi, Leon. Staghelm was the direct cause of the Firelands? How is he the direct cause of the Firelands? I thought he got corrupted because the Firelands came out. I thought he was, Oh no, he did something before, and they imprisoned him. And then the Firelands snatched him up. He absolutely caused AQ 40 Firelands. Look. I didn't know all that back in vanilla and BC. I just thought he was cool because he was the leader of the Druids. Plus, he has a scorpion form. I think scorpions are cool. So him turning into a fucking fire scorpion was rad as hell. John Hubris. He's just like me. Also, because of Staghelm and Lacrange were able to marshal their forces and cause the War of the Shifting Sands? Look. He's probably a piece of shit. He's probably a loser. I mean, I don't think I can defend him. He was just my favorite back in Classic. Hey, remember your favorite character as a child, Yulind? Yeah, he was a complete piece of shit. After... in Wrath of the Lich King, I liked Abendis. I've always kind of liked the Scarlet Crusade. I don't know why. And I learned about Abendis, and I was like, dude, this chick's rad as hell. She's a good person. She's, you know, on the wrong side, because the Scarlet Crusade is evil, but she's genuinely believes in the light. And her faith is so strong that they literally beheaded her and she came back. And then in Wrath of the Lich King, you kill her, and it's like, oh, okay. Bro likes villains. In his hubris, he thought he had the final say on whether or not the gate should be sealed by the Cenarian Circle. No wonder Yulind became a baddie. At least Ysera wasn't a piece of shit. At least she was cool, right? You actually go with the longest questline ever in WoW? To fix Staghelm's mistakes. Ysera's cool, yeah, no real issue. I don't think I picked a favorite character after Ysera. After the third one, it was like, I'm done. If I pick one, they die. I just have to not say. Stinky, what the heck? Is Sarah the most thematically interesting dragon aspect? Better killer? I don't know why. I don't really like Alexstrasza. She's literally the fucking, like, skimpy one that wears thongs. And I should be like, oh my god, she's so fucking base for that, I love her. But I don't know. I didn't like her initially. And then in Dragonflight, her writing was so bad that I'm just like, now I really don't like her. Daltath is my favorite right now. They kind of went away from some of the stuff I enjoyed or liked about the character, or killed the characters I liked. I love Alex, but Ysera was really neat too. Never touched Dragonflight. She got a redesign in Dragonflight. It was much more similar to her Heroes of the Storm design. And, Ysera had the same outfit as Alex. She had the same outfit as Alex with Alex's updated design. But, only Alex had the fucking, like, micro bikini bottoms, initially. Alexstrasza was pretty well fleshed out in the books. Like, Varian is dead, Tyrion is dead. Darien never really gets his limelight. Van Cleef is dead and is better than 99% of modern WoW characters. They gave Vanessa pants for no reason. Yeah. Yeah. There's a few side characters that I think are really cool. I really like Thistly Crow, one of the druid companions in Legion. She was pretty neat. But obviously she's never going to get, like, a big show. Daltath has an awesome VA. Hey, the Alliance players like one of the characters? How can we kill them next patch? Thistly Crow is the NPC running in the original trailer for WoW? I don't know if I believe that, Farisu. I love Thrall. What reason do you have for saying that? Is that like a confirmed blue post? I worked on the cinematic 20 years ago, and this is Thistly Crow. And Olin Umberhide is the Tauren in the WoW trailer as well. That's confirmed by the dev team? I'm not gonna lie. That's fucking stupid. I think that's a little like, what? Why? Yeah. To me, I thought both of those characters were like really young. I guess they introduced them in Warlords of Draenor. And so if they were the characters there, it makes sense. But like, I don't know. With Thistly Crow, she seems such a like rookie. She seems like such a like new kid on the block, new druid. Very angsty, not good at following the rules, but heart's in the right place. Olin Umberhide literally loses to small pale orcs, and Thistly Crow loses to rock. His robes and bead necklace was awesome. Okay, mis preciosos. Going to get along for now and get some gnomes. Glad to have stuck around. Love you, fellas. Bye, chocolate. Bye, chocolate. Jockey milk, cause you epic. Tika noko 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 kosh tan tan. Okay, bye. I wish you hadn't told me that, Farisu. I wish she wasn't the one in the original cinematic. That's so silly to me. I like a lot of the Naga characters. Well, okay, I like the Naga race. A lot of the characters, I'm like, why is this character such a bitch, though? Wonder who that was for? Ellie, it was literally a response to what you said. It was literally at Ellie. I thought you knew that stuff, to be honest. You were a nerd about WoW back then, weren't you? What will happen, Farisu, is I'll get super into WoW. I'll read through, like, wiki posts and consume a ton of WoW info. And then I will remember the stuff I liked and not the stuff I didn't. I've probably read the stuff on Staghelm. I've probably read that he was responsible for Firelands in AQ 20 and 40. And just forgot. The stuff on Thistly Crow and Allin, I've never known. I never knew that. You're epic too, bye. We need more ETC. You only need to chill, I'ma come hug you. Hip massage. That'd be nice. I'm not meeting with Eto today. She thought I was in St. Louis. And I'm not in St. Louis. I'm like an hour away from it. And so it would have been a lot of extra traveling for her. It would have been like an Uber ride for me because I'm not insured on the car. And so it was like, ooh. Well, doxed. I've said Missouri a lot. I've said I'm close to Missouri. I haven't given the exact town. There's people that know it though. I think Staghelm and Deathwing got some of the worst lore changes post-Kata. Staghelm did make up for his mistake, sort of. Before the Shifting Sands, although thousands of Alliance Horde soldiers died. There's a direct result of his actions. Bro will never make up for exposing the dream to the void. Why no but? Oh wait, America fucking hates public transportation. Oh, why no bus? Yeah? I'm going out of my way on my way through. We are at 3.3. I like this part of the walk. I like the fucking Firelands tower just ominously in the distance. This makes me happy. This is rad. It's one of those moments where it's like, damn, this is good framing. Oh yeah, this is also a walk where I was trying to like base the videos on the Twitch. So I try to walk on like the right side to put me walking in the middle of the path. Any other cool characters you like? All of mine are basically dead. Let me think per expansion. In Classic, I really like Staghelm. In Burning Crusade, I really liked Lady Liadrin. In Wrath of the Lich King, is there a character I really liked in Wrath? Ysera. In Kata, was there a character I really liked? Oh. I really liked Zayla. I really liked Zayla of the Dragon Maw orcs in Kata. They fucking destroyed her lore. They rewrote her so hard. In Mists of Pandaria, I can't really think of anybody from Mists of Pandaria. I thought Yulind was cool. But there wasn't one that's like, oh my god, this is a favorite now. I was so upset when they changed Liadrin's armor in Legion from Tier 3 Paladin. The PvP Horde set from Season 2 Legion. I mean, we still got Greyhound buses. That's long distance travel. I mean, regularly scheduled buses and dedicated bus stops. In Warlords of Draenor, I think I hated every story character. I think all of them were just trash. I should have liked Irel, but Irel is so god-awful in my eyes, I hate her. I hate Irel. The Arakoa were so cool. I've never been a big Arakoa fan. I think they're cool. I think they were probably the coolest part of WoD. But there wasn't a single Arakoa that I'm like, wow, this one's so cool, I love him. But the Cloaca? Yeah, sure. No, I did not really care for the Arakoa. None of the orcs, none of the Draenei. In Legion, I liked a lot of the companion followers. I thought a lot of those were cool. I really liked Whitemane coming back. Oh, I was so happy when Whitemane came back. We already have harpies for that, but they're soft, feathery butts. I liked a lot of the companions. Thistly Crow. I remember the one girl from the cinematic for Demon Hunters was really cool. I think she had Thorn in her name, but I don't remember. Whitemane. I don't remember anyone else from Legion. I remember the Tauren girl in High Mountain was okay. Suramar had a lot of cool characters. I basically liked every character from the Rebellion. Valtois. I'm forgetting the first Arcanist. High Global. The teleporting guy. It's important, you know. The thief guy that, you know, constantly charges you mana. I liked a lot of those characters. The power of spinach is a psyop. Zilgrin was my favorite Nightborn. Honestly, I think I just liked all of the Nightborn. Nightborn would be one of my favorite races if they didn't all look old. Why do they all look old? I hate that every single Nightborn just... You cannot make them not look old. Nightborn is a great race. They need way more customs. It's genuinely upsetting how few customizations they have. Plus they get glowy hands as of Shadowlands. I turned the glowy hands off, but... Cool option. After Legion was BFA. I'm okay with Talanji. I think Talanji is alright. I thought her dad was cooler. Blansamdi is fun. I don't really remember any characters in the Alliance side that I'm like, oh, I love this character. Blansamdi and the old lady turtle. In Shadowlands, I like the Kyrian as a concept, but I don't like any of the Kyrian themselves. Blunderstorm was fun because I got to mess with all the looks. Yeah. You know the route to true power, Yulind? They got to Kyle, rip? Let me see you say that after fighting Baltimore Arms, or I mean Popeye. Alexandros and Darien got a short few moments in Shadowlands. Reinforce my Darien enjoyment. Yeah, I just hate it when they bring back characters. Also, sorry for derailing your chat without content. It's fine. You guys make it easy for me when you bring the topics. When you guys, you know, kind of derail chat, it makes it easy for me. Because I have to provide chat and, like, content for 3 hours a day. And sometimes I run dry. Sometimes I'm like, oh god, I'm just so tired, I don't know what to talk about. When you guys drive it, it's like I get to sit in the passenger seat for a moment. It makes it easy for me. So, what was that earlier about Matara? I read the Matara con stuff. She was a streamer for VShojo, and they have decided to part ways with her. She didn't say why. Nobody's saying why. Just that, VShojo is the one that agreed to it, and because of the, you know, the legalities of it, both of them agreed to it. Kelly a 4-Dragon and Flynn Fairwind are okay characters in BFA. I think Flynn is fun. I think Talia is dumb. I hate long-lost children. I hate long-lost relative that's only important because they're related to important character. I hate that in storytelling. You're gonna tell me Bolvar didn't know he had a daughter, or he did and just shipped her off? I was like, yep, that's good. And she's like super strong just because she's related to him. I hate that. I love when Priest brings up the WoW topic. Great entertainment. Hi, Valdir. The way it was worded made it sound like they let her go. Yes. They found out she still uses XSplit in current year. Bolvar became the bitch king in Shadowlands. Dude was actually a villain. Dude was like, go and attack the paladins. They're literally our allies, but attack them. You know my problems with the Death Knight campaign ending. And he's the cause of it. Bolvar is fucking lame. Hey, bunny boy. With the nice carrot cake. Okay. Hug love. Love you too, Baldir. Shadowlands. Dragonflight. I liked one of the Centaur. I liked two of the Centaur. I like the scout that's constantly watching over you. And I also like the con leader who is a fucking badass. I liked those two Centaurs. I don't remember any other characters in Dragonflight that I was like, wow, they're so cool. And then War Within, there's nobody in War Within. I think the idea they were allies to begin with, the flawed argument. They were in an uneasy alliance temporarily for the events of Wrath of Lich King. I just heavily disagree with that. Or slaughtered the Red Dragonflight. Yes, I killed them all. Never forget they stole our feat of strength. Yeah. Orlin has an old man that is pretty cool with dementia. I mean, so they rejoined the Alliance and Horde. So by default, they're allies. And the Death Knights and Paladins, they have their orders, which, you know, they were united against the Lich King. The Lich King dies, and it's not like, okay, well, let's go to war. It's like, we don't like each other, but we've done enough brothers in arms stuff that we get along, and we know there's more important stuff to fight. The Death Knights don't have a reason to hate the Paladins. The Paladins have a reason to hate the Death Knights, right? They're, you know, unholy, dark powers, go against the, you know, the nature of light. But, like, they didn't choose it, and they recognize they're fighting, you know, the good fight right now. They were absolutely, like, allies. Because they're both under the Horde/Alliance. And they have the previous alliance against the Lich King. It's crazy to me to think, like, oh, now that that's done, they're open game. You know, if you see someone of the other faction and you're one of these two, fucking kill them on sight. That's insane to me. I'm in the War Within. Also, Xal'atath is probably the best BFA character if you couldn't think of one. I just want to be a paladin with a big titty Death Knight girlfriend. Is that too much to ask? BFA. I like Talanji. I like Talanji and her dad. Hi, I see fire. It's there was a girl in Drustvar that I thought was pretty neat. The one you quest through, the princess of the estate. She was okay. You know, I skipped the entire Naga patch, but there probably would have been a few Naga that I really liked. Icy Fire Hagu. It was very well stated. It was like, they tolerate their presence. They're very much not welcome near Light's Hope for various reasons. Yeah, of course. Of course they wouldn't be. You can still be allies with that stipulation. There's a rare in this area. There's a like super cool looking fire turtle. It's like the coolest turtle pet you can get. Pat, the crazy dude that makes puzzles for you to do every week was pretty good. Also hot, sexy tentacle as Shara. Fire Tutel. When I was walking here, I had the thought, if I see this turtle, I'm killing it. I am ending the recording to kill this turtle, and then I'll start recording again. No, actually I think I would have left it in because I think I wanted to, like, if I get the turtle in the shot, that'd be so cool. But I don't see him. I think there's a second place you can get the turtle now that's much easier. There's like a quest you can do where you can summon one and tame him. I think, I'm not sure. I'd have to check Petopia. Walk past it, pause, nuke it, continue like nothing happened. This ends up being my most disliked video. 9 out of 10 hunters fucking hate watching the walkthrough Highjaw. Oh god. We're at 3.9. I'm feeling it, guys. I am definitely feeling it. Tales of Vesperia today? I'm excited. I'm excited for Tales. I love Tales, guys. Tales, I'll probably play some Last Epoch. I might play some Spirit Tracks. I think it's so funny that I have this brand new amazing computer and I want to play Spirit Tracks. Oh, I need to get Monster Hunter. Shit, I need to download that as well. Monster Hunter and Last Epoch are the two games I would like to download. I'm prepping for Mon Hunt today and fighting the railgun. It'll be interesting to see how hard he is. He's arch-tempered, so he should kill more people than Mizu. I'm delirious right now. Been up over 14 hours. I can't see clearly. Go to fucking bed. When are you gonna play Nap Time surrounded with cuties? Literally every day, Baldir. Every day but Wednesday. Oh, I need Repo and R2 Mod Man for tomorrow. You like the Tales of series? It's kind of mid. Absolutely a bit because another friend is obsessed with it. What's the bit? His kill's usually the double blast. I'm sure it'll just one-shot you with low res. Yeah. I'm kind of expecting him to have like 2 or 3 moves that one-shot. I'm expecting the big flip slam down to one-shot. I'm expecting any of his charged lightning to one-shot. I think those 2 moves will be one-shots. I think if you like really invest in your defenses, you'll be fine, but yeah. I think when I fought him a lot, I did it with Switch Axe. I don't know if I have much experience on him with gun lamps. I'm gonna build Thunder Res and use my free shot bowgun. I should probably make a thunder resistant set. I should probably switch out a lot of my like you know, flavor gems for thunder resistance. I did it with Greatsword and HBG mostly. 4 miles. Uh-oh. Barisu, Logitech, look away. You don't need to see this right now. Go get up from your computer and get a drink or something. This character is not attuned to the Hyjal rep. It lacks access to the Firelands. I am so tired. I am so tired. I've actually not unlocked this rep on a single character except for the one I did it with initially in Cataclysm. I just am like, I cannot be bothered. There's a lot of cool stuff in Transmog stuff there. There's a lot of cool hunter pets there. Hi, Icy Fire. You know what? Icy Fire's here. Let's look at the holidays. Some low north. Calendar. Oh, there's like no holidays today. Day of Remembrance for all victims of chemical warfare. International Dance Day. National Peace Rose Day. National Rugelach Day. National Shrimp Scampi Day. Viral Video Day. We Jump the World Day. World Wish Day. Zipper Day. What the hell is Rugelach? Rugelach. Somebody Google that real quick. World Video Day, Lamau. Really? That's all the days. Those days had nothing to do with Holly loading. Unzips. It was Zipper Day. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. And I know we have like a bunch more of Hyjal. We're not even at the grassy, like, healthy part yet. These delicious Rugelach are made from scratch with a buttery pastry recipe, a classic walnut, cinnamon, raisin filling. You can use chocolate or your favorite jam as a filling. Many Rugelach recipes, but this is truly the best I've ever made. Close. That doesn't really say what Rugelach is, though. How do you not know Rucola? Maybe it's called something different in the U.S.? The way Icy spelled it. Rugelach. I have no idea what Rucola is. Well, I also don't know what Rugelach is, but... Oh, sorry. All good. Rugelach looks like a combination of a croissant, like a sideways cinnamon roll. Okay. I guess Rugelach wins? Here's something funny. Make Rugelach. A cream cheese sour cream dough. Cut into wedges and rolled around a sugary walnut. Raisin filling. Huh. Here's something funny. Amazon is adding, next to all of their stuff, the price difference based on tariffs. So if you would buy something that's like $20, but it's gone up to $50 with the tariffs, it's gonna have a price of $20, and then the tariff price of $30. And I normally hate Amazon. Normally I'm like, man, fuck these guys, fuck Bezos. But that's kind of fucking based and funny. The White House has done an official statement saying like, this is a hostile anti-American move. How dare they do this? Like, shut up. Rugelach is a filled baked confection originating in the Jewish communities of Poland. Maybe it makes sense. I don't know too much about. We have a severe lack of Polish femboys in chat. We actually know. Well, so I know two. Although one of them's not a femboy. Hi, Smug. Smug. We were talking about Expedition 33 earlier. I'm actually really excited to see more of you playing it. I haven't caught the first two sessions, but I saw Cairo doing some stuff yesterday. And so I'm very eager to see you play through it more. Hi, Smug. And how fucking good it is. It's so good. Oh my god, I love it. It's good. It's good. I was supposed to be working on my computer yesterday. And I did. But I procrastinated for like 3 hours watching Cairo play it. Expedition 33. Don't you know that game is woke? How is it woke, Grianne? I want to know this joke. Hi, Icy. Hi. Don't forget Oblivion Remastered. What kind of stuff did you see Cairo do? Was it French of origin? I cannot say, Baldir, because I don't want to spoil people. Too many black people? Wish I was kidding. Wait, they think it's woke because there's too many black people in the French game. Holy dude. Yes, Lamau pathetic. It sounds like they think French people cannot be black. But if I remember correctly, they have a sizable, like, black population. Wait till they hear about France. That's so funny. Nothing will beat the bus simulator game. Or was it train? I think it was trains. It was the train simulator game that was just doing literal scans of the world, of the train lines. They weren't like making the world at all. They were just like literally taking video scans of these trains and their routes and putting that in the game. So what you see in the game is like actual places. And at one point in Germany, they go through a tunnel that has like a Pride Parade banner, so it's like a rainbow banner. And that's just in the game because that was there in real life. And the woke curator list was like, do not play Train Sim. It has a Pride Parade banner. Woke. And it's like, dude, this is there in real life. This is an actual thing. You want to take this out because your little snowflake ass can't handle seeing a rainbow. Bro. LOL, time to ban Germany. The majority of French being spoken is in Africa, I believe. Oh, really? Those curator lists are the most snowflake shittery. I love them, Leon. I mean, they have to be satire. They have to be, like, not real. There's no way somebody reviews fucking, like, Fuda Werewolf Girlfriend 7. This game is woke because it features, you know, a werewolf girl doming a male character. And it's like, buddy. So deep in the closet, you can't see a photo of a rainbow. Lamau. 4.4. Hi, Ellie. Hi. We're almost there. Sup, Blaster? Oh my god, that's so rude. Her name is Baldir. You can't just call them Blaster. Blasting? Baldir. Fucking autocorrect. Autocorrect got my ass. Ellie hug. Do I have any other stories? Amazon is going to display the cost of tariffs. MataraCon stuff. Ray Dow today. I was watching Foss, Tech, Fenris, and Gale play V Rising yesterday. God, I love V Rising. I wanted to play so badly with them, but it's just like, I don't have the time right now. Hi, Ty. She-lob, more like she slob on my knob like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. Ty, did you overplay V Rising? If they cared about reality, they wouldn't be anti-woke, aka horrible bigots. Or it's satire, in which case I feel they're running the risk of feeding into what they're satiring. Yeah, I want to just try the new stuff. Hi, Dino Zoomies. Ellie just got her own personal nickname for me. No need to make up lies about autocorrect. We are that cool. Blaster do sound slightly skaterish. Happy Tuesday, you said it, Blaster. Uh-oh, I missed the Makara drama, Lamau. Honestly, there really wasn't any. V Shoujo is just, you know, let her go. She's agreed. She literally said it's just business. Oh damn. It's kind of a good thing, Leon. You don't really want there to be drama, right? You don't want it to be like, oh no, how could she abuse these people? Like the good line is, there's nobody that was hurt in this situation. She's still going to be collabing a lot with people. She's still totally fine to work with V Shoujo talents. She's still, like, going to keep all of her Matara-con assets. It's literally, like, the good end separation from a company. Just buy more time. Access the witch hour. Makara? Matara. She didn't go out like Cinder. Yeah, that is good. Lacey both agreed. Matara? Oh, Matara. Saying it's just business is not referencing Cinder is hilarious. I know. It's the wolf. It's Goldrin. 4.5. We're so close. Oh god, no we're not. I think we still have to go to the aviary. I think we still go into the fucking jail. And then to the World Tree. God, there's so much more left. It's Goldrin. Why is it white? Okay, buddy. Alright. My leg hurts. Oh, my leg hurts. What time is it? 12? The boys starting soon. Oh, they're all starting. I see Proxy's live also. Uh-oh. Somebody just launched VR chat and OBR and XS overlay. I need to make it so that when I launch one program, it launches the other. So right now, if I launch VR chat, it doesn't launch the others. I need to remember how to set that up. Batters, lineups to volunteer to massage them legs already. God, I wish. There's an anime called Ragnarok. Ragnarok something. And there's a god in it, Aphrodite, that just like she has a fucking squad of servants that they just like, she needs to sit down. They just make a chair for her with their hands. And like, they make a chair for her to sit on with like, you know, their hands on her back and, you know, under her butt. And then they also have, they hold up her boobs. That sounds so fucking fun. That's crazy calling him out like that, huh? Ragnarok mentioned Aphrodite mentions. Uh-huh. The anime is called Ragnarok. The anime itself is about gods versus humans. And humans get a chance to like not be wiped out by fighting the gods in a series of one-on-one fights or something. I don't know. I've watched some of the fights on YouTube. I don't know shit about the story. Those are two separate mythologies. Yeah. That's how anime works. They take stuff like that and write a story about it, and it doesn't have to be sensical. LOL. Anime famously known for following rules in history. Anime smite. Literal anime smite. Poseidon is in it. I think Hercules is in it. Zeus is in it. What other gods are there? I forget which other gods. 4.7. I'm tired. I think I went to bed at like 3 last night. I think I stayed up super late working on OBS. Wait, that weird anime with Zeus versus Adam? Yes! That is Ragnarok. It's Ragnarok something, I think. I don't think it's just Ragnarok. Because if you use just Ragnarok, I think there's like 4 or 5 anime. Records of Ragnarok? I don't think it's Records of... It might be. I feel like Records of Ragnarok is like an older one. No, I do think it's Records of Ragnarok. And then the one I'm thinking of is... I'm forgetting what I'm thinking of. I'm tired. God, I can see the tree and it's like, we're so close, we're right there. But I know there's a whole jail to go into. Oh, without the plural, that's the name? Yeah, Aphrodite from Record of Ragnarok is such a fucking fun and hilarious character. Because she's literally like, you know, she's the goddess of love, the goddess of lust. She just has servants that worship her, right? And so she's just like, yeah, I don't need chairs. You're my chair now. So there's like 4 guys around her just being her chair. 1 day away from 1-year sub badge? Hell yeah. Alright, it's based on the gods deciding that it's time to extinguish the human race. So the Valkyrie decide to give the humans a chance by collecting the strongest and hold a tournament. The manga art of that is wild. Does anyone challenge God to a wrestling match? Or does nobody trust him not to cheat? Baldir, the whole Aphrodite thing is like... I don't want to say many kinks of mine. But the idea of having a lot of hands on me is really, really fun. And so I see that and I'm like, ah, that looks so cool. That looks really nice. Jokey, huh? Don't be all surprised, Ty. You've been here before. You challenge him anyways. Even if his airtime is wicked. Heck you, Cairo. Heck you. I don't know if you guys can hear it. There is rolling thunder outside. Bro, I'm trying to eat. Guys, I think this motherfucker might be a pervert. Might be. Might be. Cairo, you've been here like a year. How the fuck have you not figured that out yet? What are you, stupid? Hi, Icy. Cairo wave. Oh my god, I'm tired. Oh my god, my legs. One joke, and it's just portraying himself as stupid. We've got Tails tonight. Where did we leave off? We talked to the big turkey. We've learned all the stuff from Judith. I'm trying to remember what our next goal is. We're looking right. We did the mountain where we fought a bunch of soldiers, and we're about to ring the bell. We're looking for some place called Miorzo. He did just say something about you and him doing French stuff together. I don't know, I weren't really listening. No. Now hang on. I was talking about Cairo playing French game, and I like watching. Hey, Yulind, nap today? Yes, nap today. Nice fire hug. We will be napping today. I need to shower before, so it'll be a long break before the nap. Hi Matoshiro. It will be it'll be like 20 minutes between finishing and taking the nap. I'm actually really sweaty and gross right now because we're at 4 incline. He wants to French me, I get it. Otto, I also need a shower. I'm grilling outside at work. I don't know, I don't want to be kicked in the balls. Who doesn't? You know, this might be a bad take. I'm not into kissing. I don't know. I see kissing and I'm never like, dude, I just want to kiss people. I'll like give people pecks on the forehead or the cheek. But like, guess I'll leave. I don't know. When I see like people just macking, people like locking lips, I'm just like, Yulind hates me more every day. That's not true. Here's the thing. I've never done it. So like maybe I just don't get the appeal. Wait, Yulind is a boy kisser? Not really. Did this dude just say mackin' unironically? Yes. Hi. I used to hate the idea of it like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know if I hate it. I just like I don't see the appeal yet. 4.9. Oh god. We keep walking towards the tree and it just feels like it's getting further and further away. Do I check? Do I check? I know I shouldn't.
Do it no.
Oh god, that's so much time left. 24 minutes. I knew it was a bad idea. I knew it was a bad idea. I'm learning lately that most people who don't like these things all have one thing in common. That they haven't done it. They don't go outside. Don't know about you, dog. French kissing is freaking peak to me. So, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's like, oh man, it's so gross. I just literally haven't. So I'm like, I don't know what's good about it. You know, I can baptize you French if you want. I'm okay, lol. I volunteer. You want to get baptized French, Ellie? Okay. Lol, let's give it a try. Smug, okay, lol. Oh my god. I cannot believe we have 24 minutes still. That's a whole mile! We're gonna be at fucking 6 miles at the end. Fine. Fine, we got this. We're tired. Our leg hurts a little bit, but you know what? We've had harder days. We got this. They just dunk you in Bacamel. Turret walk. French kiss if you just hold your breath. Try to go for as long. It's gonna be a challenge in the romantic way. Oh. We're at 5 miles exactly. 5 miles exactly. Yeah, Tales of Vesperia. I remember where we are now. We're at Miorzo. There's gonna be a lot of cutscenes when we start today. I wanna play Monster Hunter. I need to get a Mizu piece. I still need a Mizu helmet. And then yeah, lots of arch-tempered Raydao. No. Yo, girl. You wanna do the challenge romantically challenged? We stopped in the middle of a gameplay segment? We are at the end of the mountain, Cairo. We literally have like one section of the mountain to go up. And then we're at Miorzo, the elf place. One of Monty Honey post Tails? Maybe? We'll see. We'll see how long Tails goes. I don't want to end Tails to do Monster Hunter, but I will be playing Monster Hunter after. I am, taking today as a rest day and not doing recording or Blue Twitch. I'm not doing any productive stuff. We are going to nap. We're going to play, I don't know, Spirit Tracks, then Tails, then Mon Hun. Well, now, you guys, I swear. Open your mouth as wide as possible and extend your tongue as far as possible. Make a little makeout section. Oh, the music got so intense. Fog kissing. Classic deal. I put my tongue in your mouth and you do. I receive your saliva. You receive my saliva. Oh, you guys heard that thunder. You forgot to say look up. That's in my writer. Guys, I'm at the point of exhaustion where I'm just toasted. And I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. I'm just like thinking, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. God, I make myself laugh. I was watching Cairo play Expedition 33 yesterday, and I was playing Spirit Tracks. Because the other day when I was doing the reset, not the reset, but when I was, installing stuff on the computer and make sure it turned on, there was a few processes that took a while. But I needed to be connected to the internet, so I couldn't be connected on both computers at the same time. And so I was like, man, what can I do while it's just got a loading wheel right now? Let's see if I can get through Spirit Tracks. I had stopped playing Spirit Tracks because I couldn't beat the flute section for the Ocean Temple. And then just opening up, I owned it. I just did it in one go. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. That works. I kinda thought I should fail that, but I guess I just didn't. I went to the Ocean Temple, but then I left. I collected all the rabbits. And I farmed rupees because there's a heart container you can buy for like 2,000 rupees. I need so many though. And the guide I have open is like, if you don't have enough rupees, just sell some of your rare materials that you've gotten. I was like, hell no, I need these. And so I was literally just farming gold in the Ocean Temple area. What is a French baptization? I thought it'd be like licking your entire body, but I don't actually know. That feels like it doesn't make complete sense, but my line of logic was, French kissing is, tongue kissing. And so, it's tongue involved. It's nothing like that. Oh yeah, under no circumstances should you close your eyes. Just need red on their avatar. And it's the French flag, easy baptization. I've been playing Skyward Sword, I love it. I think Skyward Sword is a weak Zelda game. I think it's still a good game. I remember playing Skyward Sword and having fun with it. I just remember having issues that were very frustrating. I don't like shields that break. That pissed me off in that game. I found the stamina really infuriating, and it was just there to limit you most of the time and not really help you. I love Fee aesthetically. She's so beautiful. And then she opens her mouth, and it's all ruined. B is so fucking annoying. I really dislike the sky. I think the sky looks really ugly. Everything looks like fart clouds. And then I don't like the way it's instance. I don't like how they have the open sky and then like the 3 sections down below. Ah, I just smacked myself in the face. That being said, I think it's still a great game. I think it's still fun. I think it struggled with motion controls, but I had a Wii Motion Plus controller, and so I didn't have any problems with it. It's nothing like that. You just eat half a baguette with cheese on it. And I give you a glass of wine, you drink it. You finish by saying, hun, 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 vive la France, and we're done. I don't know if that's actually how it works. That shield pissed me off now. Eventually you get a good one and can improve it. It's needing to improve it so that it recovers durability, which is a late game thing. And it's like, I don't like feeling like I can't use my shield until the late game when I'm not punished for using my shield. That's what I hated about it. Cheese and wine, I'm out. I've just been doing the stick controls. I can see the motion controls being fun. I think I would enjoy stick controls a lot more. I think they've got a remaster that adds the stick controls, right? Like the Switch release. I played it on the Wii U. I had the motion controls. I remember, like, after 30 minutes to an hour, my controller would start being off. It'd be, like, out of sync. It was like, just do a Skyward Strike, and that resets it. Yulind. Forgot you need to wear the yellow jacket and one beret. Yeah, Switch has stick controls. The Switch version has stick controls. Kinda busted how fast you can swing. Yeah. Well, I mean, it has to be, because you could swing really fast with motion controls. And so, like, if you think about the Bamboo game, the records are, like, 50 plus slices. You have to be swinging super fast for that. I think the best one I've seen, the guy's cutting at a diagonal, but he's knocking it upwards, so it's like floating in the air as it gets like cut at an angle and slightly bumped an inch up in the air so that it doesn't fall. Oh, that's a good idea. I set up a turbo to cheese that game and can only get like 41. I don't like the dungeons. I feel like there's no variety in the dungeons. You do like forest dungeon, water dungeon, fire dungeon, forest dungeon, fire dungeon, water dungeon. It's just like, what? I guess there's a desert also. I don't know. It felt very like... I think I prefer the dungeons in Breath of the Wild over the dungeons in Skyward Sword. I do like the second water dungeon. That has a very strong life and death theme. And the final boss of it is cool. Oh, you don't like dungeons in WoW either? I hate the imprisoned. Fighting the imprisoned 3 fucking times is fucking lame. However, I love Girahim. I think Girahim is really cool. To talk about things I do like in Skyward Sword. I do like the flying. I don't like the flying setting with the fart clouds, but I do like the flying. I like Girahim. I like the progression of the sword and upgrading it. I do like the item upgrading, I just hate that it applies to shields. I love taking, like, the flying beetle thing and upgrading that. What far clouds? Fart. In Skyward Sword, the clouds are not white. They're all like a beige tint, which just makes them look fart-colored. And it's like, why couldn't we have a pretty sky? Why does everything look like a fucking fart cloud? I hate this. Girahim is really cool. I don't know if I appreciate them making the villain gay-coded and a total freak now. You haven't played it before, right, Leon? This is your first time playing it? Yulind knows what farts look like. Yeah, this is my first? Okay. Then I will not say anything. And you will come back when you beat the game and we'll talk about Girahim. Because Girahim has some cool stuff that you haven't seen yet. It's a, like, as a progression through the game goes thing. Yeah, the dungeons are kind of weird. One of them was a horror section that I fucking loved. I prefer the dungeons in Madame Bolivar's basement. I also hate fighting the imprisoned. Breath of the Wild, but I go to Taco Bell and steal all the weakest sauce packets. What fart clouds? Yulind knows what fart clouds look like. I imagine you do too. Yeah, this is my first. Is Skyward Sword your first Zelda game? Now I've played most of them up to Skyward. Breath of the Wild is next. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are very, very different, Leon. A lot of people don't consider them Zelda games. I think that's weird. I think they're very much Zelda games. I think there's two styles of Zelda games. I think they have the formulaic, go to dungeon, struggle to get through dungeon, fight the mini-boss, get item that makes it easy to move through dungeon, beat the boss with item, use item in overworld to get to the next dungeon, rinse, repeat. That is the Zelda formula that is very, very present in Skyward Sword, to the point that it's like a detriment to the game. I don't think they handled it well in this game. In Twilight Princess, they did it really, really well. The fights and implementation of the formula and, you know, the unique ways of using these weapons, even stuff that you've used in the past, is very good. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they say fuck the formula. It is physics-based, go anywhere, do anything, 7 different ways to solve every puzzle, 5 different ways to beat every enemy, and, like, it is a very, very, very different game. I hear that a lot. Wind Waker is always my fave. I don't consider Zelda games, period. Wait, what? Twilight Princess is rad as hell. Twilight Princess is one of my favorites. Wind Waker's not one of my favorites, but I do think it's one of the better ones. I think on, you know, the more popular opinions, Wind Waker is one of the favorites. Just not for me. That's interesting. I'm curious to try Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'd say Tears of the Kingdom is my favorite. Of the 8 Legend of Zelda games I've played, I'd put Tears of the Kingdom at the top, then Breath of the Wild, then Twilight Princess, then Majora's Mask, then Wind Waker, then Ocarina of Time, then Skyward Sword, then Spirit Tracks. Clearly the purest Zelda game is Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks is easily the worst Zelda game I've played. I don't think it's a bad game. Playing through it on the 3DS instead of the emulator, and actually caring about side content and upgrades, it's been a lot more fun than when I played it on stream. But I still think it's weak. The dungeons and bosses are so brainless and easy. And it's really held back by touchscreen combat. I think touchscreen combat is so unfun. I get it, they wanted to show off the 3DS, they wanted to focus on it. I still hate it. It was a joke that I haven't really played any Zelda games. Tried Breath of the Wild and the 2D on the Switch one. Haven't even heard of Spirit Tracks, LOL. Spirit Tracks was for the 2DS, Leon. Tower of Spirits exists too. It's on the 2DS, Baldur, there's Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. And they are after the events of Wind Waker. So Wind Waker leads into Phantom Hourglass. Phantom Hourglass leads into Spirit Tracks. You can play them without playing them in that order, but, like, there is world building from them. We're at 5.7. And we are at the tree. We end at Ysera. I played Spirit Tracks on stream for day 600? Was it 600 or 5? I think it was 600. It was fun. It was a good time. I was getting a little sassy and tired at the end, but like I played it a hard way. Hi, Star. Converted from a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. Thank you. Wait, did it just end? Oh. That puts us at 5. Okay, good to see that my alert was on time there, though. I don't know why that raid was so delayed. I need a drink. I need a drink. Spirit Tracks, Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, those games I put at the bottom, they are still really, really good. Like, I don't think... Well, I was gonna say, I don't think there's a bad Zelda game. But, you know, things like Wand of Gamelon exists. Of the 8 I've played, they're all solid. The worst of them is like a 7 out of 10 at its lowest. I think they're all really good and solid, though. Ocarina of Time is great. I'll be killed for saying so. But I don't think it aged well. So here's the thing, Leon. I played Ocarina of Time as a kid. I didn't 100% it. When I played it, I was like 9 years old. And I was too scared to finish the Shadow Temple. I got to a big walkway with a lot of guillotines, and I said, nope, fuck no. And I never finished the game. But I had like 27 hearts, I had the big Goron sword, I didn't do the Spirit Temple, and I didn't do Hyrule Castle. But I did kill Ganondorf on my friend's playthrough. He couldn't beat Ganondorf, and so I beat Ganondorf on his account. Or I guess his cartridge. So I hadn't beaten the game officially. I had like 90% done all this stuff though. I then watched Game Grumps, or not Game Grumps, but Egoraptor's Sequelitis. And he had an episode about Ocarina of Time and how it wasn't that good of a game. It was, you know, considered the masterpiece and best game of all time, and the best Zelda game of all time. But Link's Awakening was so much better in every way. And there were some things I disagreed with him. But overall, I was like, honestly, yeah. This game, the thing that stuck out the most to me was the point about, like, how much waiting you do in Ocarina of Time. You open a chest, and the camera spins around you 3 times, and it goes above you, and Link holds it up. It's a cinematic thing. Which, at the time, made sense, because this is one of the first 3D games, and they really wanted to show off the 3D aspects of it. It's like 60% game and 40% movie, because they wanted to show off what 3D games could do. Bro, people that say it wastes your time is coping. I do think to an extent it does waste your time. I don't think I need to spend 36 seconds to open every chest. However, I think they had a lot of learning to do, right? This is one of the first 3D games. You can't expect them to have, like, PSO combat, Dark Souls iframes. To expect that level of stuff in Ocarina of Time would be stupid, right? I think most people have a healthy understanding of, you know, this was early 3D, and they were learning. We're done. We're done. 5.9 miles.
Do it again.
No, fuck you. Where's my thing? Anchor, local. Okay. I think anybody that expects it to be on par with like Dark Souls, Ghost of Tsushima, like to have top tier combat, top tier cinematic stuff, like it's just a completely unreal expectation of the game, which is why people say, while it was a masterpiece for its time, it didn't age well. Egoraptor has dog ass opinions, and Sequelitis' ass. I think he had good points with his Ocarina of Time Sequelitis. But most of it, I disagree with most of it. I think he's like 50-50 with his points in the Ocarina of Time one. And then I think the other Sequelitises are okay. I actually really like Egoraptor. My opinion was very formed by that Sequelitis, though, where I was like, man, this game was really good for its time, right? If it came out today, it'd be ass. And then I played it for day 500, I think. And I was very frustrated by certain things. You know, the water temple getting stuck, the forest temple getting stuck. But those were me things. I also was playing it very hard. I was not getting any of the side pieces of heart. I was not getting a lot of the side equipment. I was very much doing it the bare minimum, rushing story. And in that regard, it was like, I remember watching him film that Sequelitis on Justin TV, and Susie was throwing around the N-word. Hello, she just dated. Oh yeah, very much so. What was I saying? When I played it on stream, we did it over 2 streams. They were like 12 hours and 14 hours or something. I had a shit ton of fun playing Ocarina of Time, and I very much had the opinion of, I thought this game was bad by today's standards, but it was a masterpiece back then, right? When it was trying to be cinematic because it was showing off the new advancements in 3D. That made sense, and that was great for its time. But now, Hypixel, now that would be bad. But then I was playing, I was like, you know, honestly, the world building and setting of this game is so good. I think this would be amazing if it came out today. I think if Ocarina of Time came out 2025, it'd be a solid 7 of 10 game and sell well. I think its world building and setting is just so strong that people would love it. I think people would hate the tank controls. People would hate the enemies that, like, all they do is defend, and the way to fight every boss is just wait for them, or not boss. The way to fight every enemy is to just wait till they're not blocking and then stab them when they go for an attack. That's just the combat of Ocarina of Time, and it gets better with games, right? After Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, they had Wind Waker, which has the whole the counter button, right? They go for an attack, you press A, and you like roll around them and hit them. After that, you have Twilight Princess, which, you know, includes that, but it also has really cool moves like the Shield Breaker, the Helm Splitter, the Mortal Draw. After that, you have Skyward Sword, which is motion controls combat, which, well, you don't have to wait because you can always attack an enemy. Although it's fucking annoying fighting electrified sword guys that just sit there like going like this with their sword, and it's like, okay, I just want to hit you, man. But then you have Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which, holy shit, the things you can do with combat in that game. If you guys haven't seen a video of like Breath of the Wild combo versus Gold Lionel, the way some of these freaks of nature fight these things is, they're playing a different game. They're not playing a Legend of Zelda game. They're literally playing Devil May Cry on these things. Yulind, how come you walk and walk but never reach Ellie? This is the first circle of hell. Well, bro, people that say it wastes your time is coping. I don't think that's coping. I think it very much wastes your time. I think enemies that don't have any mechanics except guarding, and you wait there for 8 seconds for them to not be guarding, is a waste of my time. It's understandable, though, because it came out in, what, 1995? They didn't, like... It's, like, literally one of the first 3D games, and combat has built on it. They were revolutionary for Z-targeting, and that was amazing back then. Expecting them to have better stuff would be unrealistic. But, like, back then, fighting a wolf and waiting for him to not be doing this for 8 seconds, that was combat. Yeah, it wasn't It wasn't it an N64 launch title. Gotta show off all N64 bits. That's the case with every cinematic ever, though? Not necessarily, Octo, because in Breath of the Wild, when you find something, it's like, oh, wow, this thing I found. Let's hold it above my head and look at the camera. You find it the second time, you literally kick the chest and done. It's like, you got the thing again. In Breath of the Wild, it's like, you've seen this before, move on. But that's not the case in, other Zelda games. You find the dungeon map, and you're gonna fucking zoom around with the camera and hold it above your head and do a whole cinematic each time. Your Raptor has dog has Finion, sequel has his ass. Hey chat. Red Dead Redemption 2 skinning and looting animation. I'm gonna be here for 100 hours, bro. Please let me skip it. Hoi hoi Pixo. I think Link whoops Lamau. I remember watching him. Wiggle. Boy oh for sure. I think of people who complain about Vampire Survivor chest opening, but I love it. I chance every time. Fucking love the Mortal Draw. I love the Mortal Draw. The roll, the fourth one was the one I abused the shit out of. Twilight Princess Flourish when sheathing was so sick when I wish Skyward Sword had it. The Steam Deck Vampire Survivor chest startup screen is awesome though. Also in Twilight Princess. You can do that animation Link plays after fighting a boss with every enemy if you time your sheath sword button. Oh shit, I'm getting that. I love the chest opening in that game. You can skip the Vamp Survive chest opening now. Okay. I need to change my trackers. You guys wait there. I'm going in this building. Ow. Bullshit. You want them to watch every time, Octal? Press start on controller. Oh well. I like it when people have the option, right? To be a little serious with this, Octal. I like it when people have the option to skip or do that. The option to, like, use a flying mount. Or, like, run along the ground. I hate it in multiplayer games. So in an MMO, if there's flying mounts, I feel like I have to use the flying mount. If I don't, I feel like I'm wasting time. My trackers feel like they're in weird spots. In single-player games, that's where I want people to have the option. In single-player games, it's a lot more like, oh, I'm playing this at my pace. I'm not competing with people. So I get to decide the flow that I move at. Where am I in my room? Right here? Oh, I'm literally sitting in the perfect spot. Press start on the controller. Oh, cutie alert. Oh, that was 5.9. But like in an MMO, I hate it when they give you flying right at the start. Because I want to stop and smell the flowers. I want to run along all the paths and see all the cool areas. But it's just so much faster to use them out. This is a stream that my stream. Okay. All the streams have updated. There's somebody that I want to raid today. How long have they been going? 2 hours? Okay, perfect. They'll be live when I finish. Oh, my tracking looks super weird there. That's like me with any cinematic though. They don't feel like a waste of my time when they can't be skipped. If I wanted to watch a movie, I'd put on a movie. That's crazy, Octal. That I hard disagree with. I don't like cutscenes that feel like they don't add stuff. Right? When you're playing Legend of Zelda and you open a box. Oh, I didn't update the title. I hate, like, I'm okay with seeing that long cutscene opening the box the first time. Do not show me that cutscene opening every box. That gets annoying. With a story, you know, like, imagine a Yakuza cutscene. That's why you're playing Yakuza. Skipping a Yakuza cutscene is like, huh? That's just like, that's crazy to me. Um. Let's go here. Friends. Drop portal. Portal. Depends which. I skipped everything in Wilds. Really? You're wrong for that. I want to skip it. It was fun for the first 10 hours. I'm not there for it anymore. And again, I'm the person who full mutes games. So I might just be a little weird. That's crazy. I think this was the one I liked. Yeah. I don't know. Skipping story cutscenes is insane to me. I know there's not much story in Breath of the Wild, but like skipping those is like, what? You're telling me you collected the memories in Breath of the Wild, and like after 5 of them, you're like, these are boring, and started skipping the memories? Ugh. Grab this. I have not fully placed myself.
I know, that's why I was backing up.
Wow, I only want to have this experience. I love games so much. Yeah, I remember Halo 3. They actually had like 2.5 hours of not skippable cinematics. My least favorite person from last time I worked here just spilled something all over the floor and just walked away from it. What the fuck? I've never wanted to scream, get the fuck out at someone so bad. I'm on the verge of crashing out. It was fucking brutal. You must watch this 30-second chest opening for a blue rupee every time. That is infuriating. That is mind-numbing to me. 3D Ellie. Why is Ellie so heckin' cute? Because they put a lot of effort into their model. And I guess their personality as well. Super cute Ellie. Some people clearly just don't like games. You can tell by how they play. Bro says he doesn't like stuff get in the way of the gameplay. And how much time they spend watching an anime cramped into the game. Does that when people don't like stuff getting in the way of gameplay? Oh, wait. Bro says he doesn't like stuff getting in the way of the gameplay. Does that people don't like stuff getting in the way of gameplay? Huh? I only want half the experience. I love games so much. If I turn off the music and don't pay attention. Okay. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. I can't tell if Ants is joking. Here's the thing. Ants will take any shot at Cairo they can. The two of them are very, very good friends. But Cairo antagonizes Ants, and Ants claps back at Cairo. That's their friendship. Hi Nandari, and the two of them are good friends. I think what just happened here was Ants was taking a shot at Cairo, and there was some collateral. It's fine. All good. Non-dairy. I was gonna see Etwal today, and plans just kind of fell through. She's in Missouri for a concert, but it was last minute, and planning it was kind of just like ended up being difficult. She thought I was like in St. Louis proper. And so it was like meeting up was going to be a very simple thing in her mind, and I'm sitting here thinking like, are you driving out here or am I driving out there? Fuck you, Ants, I love you. Yeah, they take back shots at each other. He wishes. Back shot. Fuck you, Ants, I love you. Oh, you stink on me eating your antlers. Ah. I love you too, Ellie. Oh. Ah.
My what?
Your antlers.
What are you talking about?
You think because you turn them off, that means you don't have antlers anymore? You think it's like...
I never had antlers.
You think
What are you
it's
talking about?
absolutely
It's
not
crazy.
your brand and like what everybody knows you for? Also, chat can hear me through your mic.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
That's me eating them. Why do you think they're gone? Oh, that's a shame, but understandable. I should still see her in June, non-dairy. I'm gonna be in her area in June, and so I will try to visit her then. I'll visit her and Oni, and maybe Farisu if she's still in the area. Farisu's planning to not be there come June, but kind of hoping her plans fall through. That's a shame, but understandable. Just walk? Hell no. Hell no. Walk outside? Hell no. I only do that when I have to walk a dog. And I don't like it. Like I said earlier, we're gonna nap. We're gonna play Tales of Vesperia. We're gonna play Monster Hunter. Today is not a productive day. Today is I have fucking struggled to get anything done the last 2 days. So I am not fucking working hard today. Where do you think the servants who put hands on you are? You have to go outside? But I don't wanna. Hey, Yulind, what are you doing in June? I want to make sure I'm not in the area around that time. Well, North, you don't have to worry about that. Because, I don't think you're gonna be in the area I'm going to in June. But, I'm going to a family reunion. Today is a mental health day for Yulind. Kind of. I mean, I'm still doing, a stream day with Cairo. We're still gonna be, playing Vesperia on Cairo stream. You can call that a collab, although it doesn't really feel like one to me. But I'm not gonna try and do anything like get Minecraft miles out. I'm not going to, what is it? I'm not going to, be working on anything like the computer. The last 2 days, I have literally just thrown away 15 hours procrastinating, feeling like I can't do anything because I have the computer to work on, but not working on the computer and just throwing away hours of my day. We're not doing that today. You have to go outside, no. They're kind of right, Ellie. If I want to live out my fantasy of 5 people holding me up like crowd surfing but grabbing me all over, we'll have to leave the house. I don't like it. That's the way it works. That is reality. What time is it? 12:50? Tomorrow we will have repo. After that, more of Vesperia. After that, VR chat, unless they do ARGs all day again. Saturday should be free. And then Sunday, I think we'll play Metroid Prime. So I need to get that sorted out before Sunday. I have never beaten Metroid Prime. I have done a lot of it in the past. I think I fought Ripley. Ridley? I think I said Ripley. I have fought Ridley in Metroid Prime, but I didn't actually finish the game out, and I'm told that's like at the end. My chat closed. I just see Ellie saying no, Lamau. Yeah, that's the next few days. I am super fucking tired and sweaty, so I think it's about time to send you guys out. The new computer. Oh, the new computer's awesome. I have 45 frames here, which I'm gonna be honest, I thought I'd get a bit more than 45. I was expecting to see like 60 or 70 frames, but I was used to 30 in most worlds and 20 in choppy worlds. Thanks for streaming, Yulind. Have a good nap, cuties.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think we are going to Mizuki. They're playing Tarkov. We're gonna go there. Oh, comfy. Oh. Yeah. Oh, oopsie. You guys didn't see anything there. Walking our way over. Thanks for your stream. Bye, chat. Have a good day. Thank you, Logitech, for the socials. Yulind, had to change plans? That's fine. Naps are here every day but Wednesday, Yuki. When it works for you, hell yeah. Thanks for stream. Thanks for stream. No, Zwei. No, you didn't see anything. I'm gonna go put the camera somewhere. And then, yeah. Oh. I need to fix my, eye spacing. My left eye is seeing everything like in astigmatism. Auto level pitch. Anchor. Okay. Bye, Yuli. See you later. Enjoy nap. Bye, cute you. Walking our way over. Yeah, Baldir? Flash raid. Yuki. Aro. Initiated a raid to Mizuki. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 5.9 miles. Thank you for dealing with me and helping me with the scuff earlier. We had to redo all of our OBS shit. Wow. Have a great day, cuties. If you're working today, I hope it goes fast. Tune into Cairo later for Tales of Vesperia with Cairo, me, and Eris. And, yeah. I love you. Bye.